Ravensrook, the black-winged city of bandits and brigands. Welcome to the crown jewel of the lands of the Freelords. A land conquered by the evil Great Old One. Ravensrook is now an occupied city on the edge of erupting into a fiery ball of violence. As everyone tries to find their place in the new packing order.
Oh, hello everyone.
All right, I'll stop.
Welcome to. Are we live?
I
don't know. Are you?
I don't
yes.
know.
Yes, we're live.
Excellent.
I forgot my pants.
Here, hold on. I'm going to test the audio.
It's still quarantine. No one wears pants.
Suckers wear pants when
Yeah.
you stream.
Pants are for
Come on.
suckers. That's another.
Exactly.
It's called a kilt.
That's our
That's another
slogan
shirt.
here. Pants are for suckers.
Hey everybody, how's it going out there in TV land? Welcome to Greyhawk Adventures, Ruinous in Ravensrook. I am your fabulous dungeon master for this evening. I don't know. I'm not Will DM anymore. That's been I've retired that. That's gone. It's because everybody does the blah 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 DM. And I'm either Will.
I like Giant Stomp.
Yeah, I'm Will. I'm
It
Will Dot the
says
player
something about yourself.
or Giant Stomp. Yeah, I'm trying to unify my my branding. And I am Giant Stomp in most other places out there. So
I do like giant stomp. It brings to mind the big old Monty Python foot.
yeah, exactly right. So hello, Rigger Raven. How's it going? Friends with the Crows.
Or the classic
Candy
cartoon,
Death. I like that. Hello, Candy Death. And
Godzilla
everyone
versus
else.
Bambi. Remember
Yes.
that?
Oh, I remember that.
Godzilla versus Bambi. That's a Giant
stuff.
Stomp.
Yes. Anyway, welcome to Ruinous in Ravensrook, another one of our Greyhawk Adventures streams. But this stream is a little bit different. It's a little bit more special than normal. And why is that, Tony?
Because none of us are wearing pants.
But besides that,
And we're about to stand up.
1, 2,
3.
Demonetized.
Whoa, I
Come on,
didn't say be naked. I just said don't wear pants.
Don't get ahead of us, Twitch.
We're all wearing kilts.
Yeah.
Anyway, but what we're doing is we're as well as bringing you a fun and exciting Greyhawk adventure as we always do, we're bringing you we're doing it in Ravensrook, our city supplement that is currently on Kickstarter and inspired by Rook Roost, city from the old Greyhawk itself. And well, it's pretty great. But first, before we go any further with that, let's introduce everybody at least here and get everybody saying hello. So we'll start off with Grace.
hi, I'm Grace. I'm playing Yofina. She is a halfling illusionist, and yeah, just trying to see what these bozos rolled into town and trying to figure out what's up.
You still out of
Exactly.
spells? Have you slept on them yet?
Perpetually, I'm out of spells. I don't know
No.
what you're talking about.
Something else that we need to throw out here. I don't know if you're watching or not. If you notice that there's a little logo there that says Troll Lord Games, and
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna have to run because I didn't grab my books. We're running the Troll Lord Games Castles and Crusades system here tonight, and you know what? The Ravensrook books city supplement works with all editions and all types of games. It even works with Castles and Crusades. It will work with first edition. It'll work with second edition. It'll work with fifth edition. It won't work with third or fourth. No, I'm kidding. It'll work with them too. It's pretty system agnostic, especially if you cut out all the stat blocks.
Yeah, and some computers, you can even do it in Shadowrun.
There you go. Exactly. So there you go. That's how it is. So there's Grace. So why don't we go ahead and we're gonna go and hop over. Dylan, you go ahead and do it, and then you guys can just chime in. I'm gonna grab my books.
All
So,
right.
go right ahead.
Well, I'm Dylan. I'm going to be playing Saul. He's a human cleric and a scribe. Yeah, he writes. He's a writer. He's a novelist, waiting for his opportunity to shine. He's had some mild success publishing the stories of hey, Green Lantern. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, and Candy Death, thank you for gifting that subscribe to Green Lantern. But
what are we up to? Because we get stuff when we get stuff.
that was unfortunately no cheer on
How
that
about
one.
Cheers.
How
But-
concise, Tony.
But I think all he
Words.
cares about is how many points we're going to get. But yeah, Saul is writing the stories of the adventures he's going on with this very group. Speaking of this group, he's writing about Dash.
shit, that did-
Tony, who are you?
I'm playing Dash Bandersnatch, who is the rogue who is the inspiration for my my scribe's best-selling series of Dirk Fancy Pants, of which one of our best-selling tomes in that series is my cousin Elliot's favorite book, and that's Walnut, and that would be Half Work Panty Raid. It's his absolute favorite in the Dirk Fancy Pants series.
Mhm. I've got a
I
signed
take
copy and
exception to
everything.
this.
Uh-huh. Nice segue, Tony.
I'm just trying to throw it around, you know.
Yeah. So, I'm Alex. I am playing the half-orc pugilist Walnut. Who?
Not working.
Or Elliot. Elliot's his real name. It's family. It's Elliot. Oh,
Wait a
sorry.
Sorry.
We don't call him that though.
No. You. But yeah, Walnut, who we had last session had his
Oh,
I wouldn't call it a decent fight because half of his face looks like raw hamburger, but hey, he won.
let's not even quibble about the moral quandary of killing your opponent in order to remove this mark of Necral. We're going to have words about that.
You've said your bit, so now go away.
Well, I thought I had it all set up right, but I don't. So we'll figure out the shout outs for next time. But hey, there's the link. And if you want to go down below, yes, we are still pumping our own products. If you go down below, there is here on Twitch, of course, there is a little button that you can press that'll take you directly to the Kickstarter itself. But here, I have the book now.
That's nice.
Hey.
It's a great cover. It's a great cover on that book.
To be
The
clear,
art-
not the book we're kickstarting.
No,
We're
yeah.
kickstarting for a great cover.
Yeah.
Yes. That we're
But that one
Kickstarter,
already
but
has one.
this here is we are going to be playing the Castles and Crusades edition or Siege Engine. But anyway, yeah, I love the guy's artwork that does all their covers, and that's one of the things we're kickstarting for is to get a hell of a great cover for our Ravensrook supplement. So everybody is tuned in, said hello, said their piece. So why don't we go ahead and we're going to go ahead and give you a little taste,
Oh, you gonna play it?
We're going to play the video. Yeah,
Oh,
we're going to play the
good. I didn't
video.
get to see it.
Okay, so you'll get to see it. We're going to play the video. And then after the video, we're going to jump in and we are going to start tonight's festivities.
Nice.
All right, here you go.
Hail and well met, fellow adventurers. It is I, the infamous, well-traveled rogue Dash Bandersnatch. And if you're interested in this tome, then the lure of Ravensrook most certainly has its hook in you already. It is good then that I have curated and distilled only the most important information into this volume. Ravensrook thrives by both sun and moon, though one provides more safety than the other. Learn the sectors of the city and the power of the guilds. Know the political landscape and steel yourself against the inevitable double cross. Seek your fortune in these troubled times and let the chaos of it all provide great opportunity for those with ambition and guts. Lest those guts be spilt by an unkindness of ravens. More later. Mustache.
What a video.
Wow, that was
somebody can say
professional. That is super professional.
Man,
I'm
whoever
so
did
glad
that
to be-
deserves a raise.
deserves a raise and a beer.
And the
He's got
voiceover
one.
guy needs some work. I'd like to hear that voiceover guy in other places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next
MasterCard
Toyota
or
commercial.
something.
His
Yeah, something.
no,
Toyota.
he's definitely the voice of Cialis. I can
Yeah.
see it now.
if you have you or someone you know been affected by hepatitis?
Yeah. See, that's perfect, Tony. There you go. You got a
Hey.
career.
Hey, we're not proud or busy, so I'll take the work.
Yeah,
So I
acting
do
is a
have to
profession of
say-
humility.
Exactly.
I do have to say before we get the ball rolling here that those who won last week, we haven't forgotten about you. You will be getting your
We talk about you every day.
We do. You will be getting your prizes that you won. Unfortunately, Chuck is a little bit under the weather. He tried saving somebody, and he hurt himself. And he's recuperating. So we'll be getting the codes to you soon. I haven't forgotten about you. You will be getting your codes. Just wanted to let you know. So today we do have another code that we'll be giving away for the for their digital store, so you can get a PDF of one of their products that is available on their digital store. But also that's going to be in the first half, and on the second half of the show, we're going to do what we do here all the time at Wicked Studios LLC. We're going to give away a $20 gift certificate to Drive Through RPG. That's what we're going to do for sure. And guys, don't let me forget to later on in the show to pimp the rest of the shows that are on the channel, so certain people don't yell at me.
Well, certain people do enough yelling for all of us.
There you go. So let's go ahead and dive right back to where we left off last week. Last week, hold on. You know what? I need a little bit of sweet music to play here.
Oh, we get some music, some
Yeah.
dramatic music.
I'm sure
I
it's
don't know if
coming
it'd be
through.
dramatic. I mean, you guys are.
Where are we when we? I mean, did we stay here at this
I
point?
think we stayed here at the Drunken Ox, right? We didn't want to
You
leave.
did.
Is that what it is?
Drunken ox.
No, it's the worthless ox.
Broken. Oh.
Worthless ox.
The worthless ox.
Oh,
But anyway, let's go ahead and first clue everybody in about what's going on. Our cousins du jour, Dash and Elliot Bandersnatch, Elliot going by the moniker of Walnut, they were sent to Ravensrook by their Uncle Reggie. Now that the war is over and the great old one has calmed down some, trade has opened back up to this nefarious city, where those merchants who are, well, let's say, have flexible morals could go and do a brisk trade in stolen and plundered goods. Well, the Two Moon Trading's company, which Uncle Reggie owns, had a chapter house here and did quite a bit of business that way.
two moons facing each other.
But unfortunately, it's there was no word that came. So Uncle Reggie sent Dash and Walnut to Ravensrook, and accompanying them was Saul. What's Saul's last name again there, Dylan?
Goodman, no.
Saul Goodman.
Oh my God! You asked me before
It's
I have my
Quill.
character sheet open. That's right.
It's-
It's Oberquill.
Oberquill.
Well,
Yeah.
And who's an associate of theirs, but he patents some of his stories and that he writes. He's a novelist, and he's using Dash and his cousin Walnut as inspiration for some of his stories. Ooh, we got a cheer!
In no way
Hey, we got a cheer
affiliated.
100.
But Walnut is in no way affiliated with Half Orc Panty Raid. That's a different Half Orc.
I just said it was
I
your
was
favorite.
blackout drunk. I have no recollection of either.
Saul
I
was
just
in need of
said-
some quick cash. You know, he doesn't always write smut, but when he does,
Author has
money.
to start
Bestseller.
somewhere.
It's just-
Exactly.
it's inexplicable that that's the best-selling one of them all.
I think it's pretty explicable.
I think it is too. So they make
Shades of
their
green.
way through into the old lands of the Free Lords to Ravensrook to the Blackwing city of bandits and brigands. And who do they run across there? But none other than childhood friend, malnourished halfling wizard Yofina.
Generous.
Yeah. They find out that the Two Moon Trading Company's chapter house has been burned to the ground. That Lewis, whatever his name was, Nevins, thank you.
Yeah,
the head of the chapter house, missing, nowhere to be found. But they came across the map along with some magical items that were left to them in the in a safety deposit box at the League of Merchants League, and it led them to where the old manor house for Lewis Nevins was at. At this manor house, they dug up a silver box, a magical box, which they then promptly buried again outside of the city before taking it back into the city. They've been in Ravensrook now for a couple of months trying to make ends meet. Walnut started bare knuckle boxing, and Dash has been, well, pilfering here and there where he can and not getting caught. Last night was another one of these bare knuckle brawling matches for Walnut. He won, but he did strike a deal with some priests of Nakral. See, during the couple of months while they were here in Ravensrook, on a drunken bender, Walnut had been scooped up by some dark priests and strapped to an altar for sacrifice. Luckily, he'd been saved by the rest of the party, but in the process, he had gotten the mark of Nakral, a dark handprint across his neck as if choking him, to signify to others that he had been slated for sacrifice to Nakral and had not died yet. But anyway, you won the fight.
Good.
And you guys now currently in the inner city, in a better part of the city than most other sections, have decided to kind of you got some rooms and you were resting and you celebrated a little bit the night before. And it's now the next morning. And we're going to pick up with
just
guys.
a quick thing. I remember I was Dash and was doing his thing during the whole fights and was angling for a way into the Thieves Guild.
Yes,
because we are
didn't
currently
work.
Ungilded. What do you mean it didn't work? I should have made an impression.
Yeah, you made an impression, all right. I do believe you fumbled at some part of
I made an
attempting
impression.
You made an impression, all right. But if you want to know exactly what happened during that exchange, you're going to have to go back and watch the previous episode, which you can find here on Twitch and other places once it gets loaded. So there you go.
Are we pitching our old shows too?
Of course. Oh,
Okay,
that's
awesome.
right. Oh, hold on one second.
Then we got to clip the Adolf Hitler joke. That's all I'm saying.
We can clip the Adolf Hitler joke. We can definitely do that without a doubt.
That's
Let's see here.
all I want.
Now people are gonna mad dash to find it before it's gone.
Walnut.
Yeah.
Just a mention. Just a thought that if you
Here you go. If those who are interested in past episodes, I'm putting in because I thought I had shout outs done correctly, and I don't. So there you go. There's a link right there in chat. You can go and see it. And there's one below, too.
I was about to tell my cousin, if he continues to kill all of his opponents, we're not going to be welcome to fight.
Hold on a second. Who was in what bedroom last night? There was only 2 rooms. Who bedded with who?
Well,
wow, that sounds really bad. Who shared a room with who?
normally it's me and my cousin, but I don't know how others feel about that. The halfling fits in a pocket. You could just put her in a drawer somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, especially with how thin I am, you could just pull me up.
And how drunk she was.
You just hang her on the back of the door like
I fell asleep on the floor as soon as we walked into one of them.
Yeah.
Just roll her up like a yoga mat and
threw a blanket over her.
Well, I'm going to say what I'm going to say is that the cousins, you guys have a room together. And Saul and Yofina, you were sharing a room together. So let's
got
go
stuck
ahead.
with the
We're
drunkie.
We're
She's
gonna
sleeping
start
in the
off.
bathtub.
You just heard me snoring all night. Like you don't
Yes.
know how this noise came from this.
Be sure to turtle her so she doesn't
Right?
choke herself.
Yeah, she smells. She smells. She snores like a took. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start off. We're in. So who wakes up first? Is it Walnut or is it Dash? Who's the early riser of the two?
I can't be Dash.
It's got to be Walnut.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I don't think
Guess it'll be Walnut, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Walnut, you're getting up, and Dash is.
In fact, if Dash does wake up and he looks over and he sees that his cousin is still sleeping, that's like an alarm clock. It's like a snooze button. Obviously, it's way too early. I'll only get up when he's up. So, right.
Mhm.
Okay. So Walnut. what
Because
you doing?
I need my beauty sleep.
You do.
Yeah, you do.
Hey, easy.
Far more than me, apparently. I always know I was the handsome one. But
Working an emaciated halfling.
And yet they're still better looking than you.
yep.
I don't think so.
But
So Walnut,
Personality goes a long way.
what are you doing? How early is it?
I imagine I've like get the pummeling that he took as soon as the sunlight. I'm presuming that, like there's like a little like slit windows so the
Yes.
sunlight comes through and
Yes.
just stabs him in his puffy eyes. He's like, oh shit, okay, fine, I'm up. And just like whatever this place has to pass for breakfast, which is probably like beer and runny eggs. Like,
Sure.
yeah,
Are you going to go down? Oh wow, that's kind of loud.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Better.
You guys can adjust the rest accordingly. So so you go downstairs, and we're going to say that it's not too late and it's not too early because you did get into a fight last night, so
Mhm.
that tends to make one sleep longer. For those who have not.
Good
We're going to say it's probably around. It's late morning. You know, the early morning crowd has come in, ate their fill, gone off to go to work and what have you. Those who ended up spending the night here, because that's a thing. You don't really roam around the streets at night in Ravensrook. It's very dangerous. So the taverns are open 24 hours, just about all of them. And a lot of people will spend the night and then go off in the morning to go back about their business. That crowd has left. There's a couple of stragglers on, but the place is fairly thinned out right now. And you go down the stairs, and there behind the bar is the half-orc owner of the worthless ox, Seamus. And he's there, and he's cleaning a glass. And he just sees you coming down the stairs, so it gives you a nod.
Morning,
And
Seamus.
And then it's as if now you know Seamus,
Mhm.
because you've fought a number of that music's a little bit too fast paced. Let's get rid of that.
I thought it's because all half orcs knew each other.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, right.
here. I need
little casual fantasy
racist.
racism to start
Yeah, there you go.
start the
Yeah.
day.
there you go. We're gonna try this one. See how this works. That's too spooky. Let's try this one.
My lord.
Welcome to
got a
Greyhawk
playlist.
Adventures.
like-
No, I
Here's
got
the
one.
music.
I've got one.
Seamus, so
It's the
you
problem.
still got the bar, the indecisive.
Yeah,
bar
he's over
trying
there.
to set
He's
the music.
fiddling with the radio. So you come down, you nod at Seamus, and Seamus nods at you, and then he like, Walnut, got a letter for your brother and somebody else. Not really sure. It's some.
You mean my cousin.
And he holds up a letter. He's got a letter. Yeah, it says, it was brought in by somebody from the Messengers Guild. It's for a Dash or Elliot Bandersnatch.
Oh,
You want to give that to your cousin?
yeah. No, I'll give it to him. He just goes and definitely stuffs it way too far down in his trousers. He'll get it.
I'm never gonna see that letter.
Oh, well, all right. That's good to know.
But you got a pint of the strong stuff?
Sure.
Hey,
So
it's early. I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
he'll set you up. He'll get you some of those runny eggs and a strong chewable beer.
Yep. Liquid bread. Hey, strong beer makes for strong men. Yeah, exos have carb load for for the day. So how'd the house do with the fight last night?
Oh, we did fine. Fine as always. I mean, you did well. You won. Good to start. Ever since you got that black hand around your throat. Yeah. So how'd that work out with you? I seen that there's some of them the crawl idiots bumping around here, and I'm assuming they came to talk to you. I was kind of worried that there might be a killing in the establishment. Well, there was.
Oh. Did someone get stabbed in the alley out back again?
Oh, no. You killed that guy last night.
What?
Oh, you didn't know that. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a way to start the day.
Yeah, right.
Good on you.
The
Yeah,
running eggs just fell out the other side.
Yeah, the night merchants picked him up a little about an hour after the fight was over. He was stone cold dead. I've never seen those techniques you used before. Kind of fancy, but yeah. You should have probably used those techniques on the 2 bouts you lost. Just figured I'd throw that out there.
Well, as always, Seamus, your ever constructive criticism is always close to hand and heart. So
Excellent.
But
we're gonna switch over now. We're gonna go and we're gonna switch to Saul and Yofina's room.
I'm sitting there with a cup of coffee.
Grace, you did that so loud you cut out your audio.
Yeah.
Clip that audio, nice.
That was awesome. Okay, so Yofina's rattling the window.
I'm sitting at the edge of the bed with a cup of coffee, staring at her laying on the floorboards covered with a blanket that we threw over her at the end of the night. And I just sort of stick out a toe. Oh, you're awake.
Oh my! I don't want to be.
No, that's fair. But we we got a busy day. What with the buried, enchanted box with a room in it, Yeah.
Is that coffee for me? Thanks.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. You just go ahead and take that. That's fine. I'll get another one. It's not like I paid for that or anything.
I'll get you another one.
You know what?
What?
I just you had an admirer. I don't know. I don't deign to know how drunk you were last night, but I'm assuming you're having a hard time remembering. So allow me to remind you. You had an admirer last night that you apparently have had for months now.
Oh, you mean that guy that follows me with the hood on his head?
Yeah, that's the one. And you didn't tell us about that. So I'm just curious if you planned to tell us about him.
I trust me. If I knew about it earlier, I would have told you earlier.
Well, you knew about it. You know what? It's fine. I'm just, we're kind of a team now. With I mean, it may just be about boxing, but I feel like maybe we can help each other out in other ways. Like, you guys help me out with my books when I need someone to read over them, and you're always very scathing with your reviews. So I thought maybe I could help you out by just keeping an eye on your back. Making sure nobody's killing you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Like friends would do if we were friends. I'm not assuming
it's been
anything.
a long time since I've had somebody caring for me. So sorry about not being.
You know what shows?
Why? Why do you? Whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know who he is. I haven't talked to him yet. I noticed him a while back, but so far he hasn't bugged me. So I just pretend it's not there. Is that not a good solution?
You it's up to you, really. I just think that if he decides to try and kill you, maybe it would be nice for us to know so we could stop him.
All right.
Spicy Tantan in chat said, Yofina's business is her own. So there you go.
That's good.
So you guys gonna collect yourselves and head on down?
I'm just gonna go get another coffee if you want to come with me, even though you already have one.
I trust me. I need more. I'll buy yours as well.
Okay, so the two of you head downstairs, and you see sitting at the at the bar there is Walnut, scooping up some eggs and drinking a beer. You still keeping the letter in your junk drawer?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't expect.
This is where here you go, Dash.
Just a quick question. Dash is still sleeping upstairs.
Yeah.
Don't worry about him. But just a quick question for Yofina. Do you know about Saul's arm, his hand?
Yeah, I was there
Yeah.
when it happened.
Yeah.
Because she's the one who saved him, and I got kind of mixed up in the whole thing.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Somehow, my emaciated ass saved him.
Yeah. She saved both of them.
Yeah.
Well, it's because she doesn't need lockpicks. She just sticks her fingers in there and just fiddles around.
Little bony ass fingers.
Yofina is the one who saved the day against the Necrol.
That's
zealots. Yeah.
That's another reason why dice rolls are bullshit. Anyway.
So is somebody gonna? Well, you guys come downstairs, and there's Walnut. In case you would.
If everybody's up and having something, I'll wake up.
Well, in case they want to talk about you before you're there.
I'll give them a few minutes. I'll just be
okay.
As we're coming down, me and Yofina, I just want to sort of jog ahead a little bit and be like, and I run up ahead and go, when we get a chance, we should probably talk about what happened last night, right? Walnut, the shrouded figures and whatnot. Oh, here she comes.
You mean those are the fact that the guy I thought's dead.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Well,
2 coffees, please.
3, a little splash, something in mine.
Nobody thinks of me at all.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Not even a
6 intelligence. My brain is square and smooth. What do you want?
Saul's just sort of, after he heard that this guy's dead, he's just sort of staring at the wall, like, just a little bit vacant, like.
Valtone. Yeah.
How many did they say again?
Who? What?
Oh,
I
we sharing this? I guess I was just on a whole tangent about how you should share more.
Yeah, Saul.
You weren't there. Fuck you. You always. Anytime you get a chance to go in on me, I think it's because I'm the weak one. Is it because I'm the weak one? Because I mean, she's the weak.
To be fair, I don't think you're the weak one.
It's because you read.
That's not a weakness, but okay.
Was there a question for me? I'm sorry, I was lost.
No.
I should probably pay attention since I'm running the damn game.
I'll just sort of gently to Walnut, like, so we're gonna share the whole shadowy cabal deal that we had, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I did see your guys's hooded figures.
That's true. That's true. I figured I'm not really wrapped up in this deal because dodged a bullet. I mean, dodged a bolt. So Walnut, I guess, has to kill like 10 dudes.
Yeah, well, 9. Now,
9. That's right. That's right. He killed the guy last night, which I'm still processing.
Hey, it happens all the time. Den's got made us sterner stuff as that works.
Very nonchalant attitude towards life and death, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think about this time is when Dash will come stumbling downstairs.
Hey guys, everybody sleep good?
Oh, yeah.
Now, don't forget, you guys are in the inner city, and you're not supposed to be in the inner city.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
So,
Can we be in here? Is it as soon as we leave? Then it's like get the fuck out?
Well, yes and no. Essentially, you had a pass for the day, and they, there is some leeway given to such things, but that writ that you have a piece of paper which was saying when you were supposed to be in. So like if you were on your way leaving when, say, you were accosted by the Talons, they might be okay with it.
Okay.
I'd like to go over to the Merchants Guild and get our business reestablished in the city.
Right.
So that we can automatically be gilded and then we don't have to worry about any of this anymore.
I mean, you could just join the beggars, but whatever. You've always been too good for it. I understand.
Dash, speaking of, and I'm just gonna just fish out the note and just
from
right
his
in the face. Just right in the face. There you go.
There you go.
Breathe it in.
It's got an aroma.
Yeah.
It's
the
you're
stink of progress.
Now you guys are in the part of the city where the headquarters of the Merchants League is located.
Well, that's why I was hoping we could go there, but I'll open this stinky letter first. And I'll be like, it's got your name on it too.
Yeah.
Why didn't you open it?
Because this was honestly what I was hoping for. Go on, open it, you bastard.
Yeah, there's like stains and stuff on it now that weren't there before.
Yes,
now here's the problem. Here's the problem: is that the letter was given from the messenger to Seamus, and Seamus kept it up on the greasy bar where food prep goes on and stuff is slopped around. So there were stains on it before he got a hold of it and shoved it down there. So you're not really sure what's where, kind of.
I didn't need you to elaborate.
Yeah.
I just want to get to the piece that's inside.
Okay. All right. So you open it up and you take the letter out, and it's some of the ink is a little smeared here and there, but it is all completely legible.
Okay, good. I can read it though, right?
Dear Dash and Elliot, hope things are going well. Hope you found some information for me. Hope you found the chapter book, chapter book. What? No, the logbook.
Logbook for the chapter house.
Chapter house that I sent you to find. Haven't heard from you. Been several months. Slightly worried about your conditions. Please respond as soon as possible. Oh, by the way, Quinvala, your cousin, didn't die in the war like we thought. She's here at the house now, going over some of the ins and outs of reestablishing the Two Moons Trading Company into the trading powerhouse it once was. If you find that you're unable to achieve the task you were sent to Ravensrook to perform, please send me a letter letting me know, and I will have Quinvala go and see if she can help. If I don't hear from you within what's a month? A fortnight? No, that's a what?
It's like 2 weeks, is it?
So in 2 fortnights.
How about just a moon?
In a moon's time.
Oh, yeah. How about
two fortnights? Two fortnights sounds better. So I might have to send her off to Ravensrook anyway to see what's happening. Dearest Reginald Bandersnatch.
So, like,
cousin, problems.
Fucking
Quinvala, yes, Quinvala.
She did one good thing in her life, and that was cease living, and now she can't even do that right.
And she waited until we were off the estate, and now she's in there, and she's until it's right into his ear, and you know how he is. He's gonna.
You know how she is.
He's gonna listen.
Well, here's the thing: Quinvala is kind of like a dashing Errol Flynn adventurer type.
No.
She'd been fighting with the folks of the Divine Bastion against she's
a wannabe everything.
Yeah.
So why aren't you more like your cousin?
Yeah.
That's exactly what she is. And they thought that she had died fighting against the Great Old One's forces, helping those of the Divine Bastion. But turns out she had only been captured, but she was able to escape and make her way back home.
What luck.
Damn, she's an impressive woman.
For those of us not...
Don't take your side in this.
Now, for those of us not intimately familiar with your family history, you two, I take it, don't love this Kunvala character you've been talking about.
You know, it was bad enough when there were just two of us left, but you know, at least that way we know that one of us gets suffocated in our sleep, the other one gets the estate. This one, she's a crafty one. She's gonna take some doing.
It's like you told me last night. It doesn't matter if she's tougher than you, if she's taller than you, if she's stronger than you, or smarter than you, Dash. I believe in you.
Yes, but you bet on her every time.
Well, that's also why I whenever you guys played chess, I always came out winning because I would bet on her to win.
So who's Elliot? Asks Seamus from behind the bar.
It's
Oh, you want to tell it?
no, it's our other cousin, other cousin, no relation.
Well, I
Wait,
thought
no.
you two were cousins.
Yeah, but our family's weird.
I understand. It's because you're a half orc. They don't think that you're worthy of being considered a full cousin, and you're just probably sent to carry his bags and clean up after him, do his running around and laundry and things along those lines. Is that what it is? Is that what's happening here, Walnut?
Yeah, you know. Yeah, I think that you could treat me with a little bit more respect here, Dad.
Yeah, and Seamus bangs on the bar and says, "You treat your cousin with some respect, Dash."
I'm in. We're here.
You know,
You are an evil half.
But while I may be evil, I am at least not Quinvala. So we need to clean up our act, wipe our noses, and rub her face in the dirt.
Well, the first thing we need to do is have a business, so we can write back to the uncle and say,
We would get a lot more done in the day
day.
if you didn't sleep in until the crack of fucking noon.
It's only noon. Look, I might go back up for a nap, but that doesn't mean we can't make it to the Merchant's Guild today.
Not unless you pay.
What pay?
Yeah.
Oh, for the nap.
Yeah, the room. Yeah, it's time's up.
Times I get it. That's fine.
Can I get you anything? You want a beer or some eggs? There's still some eggs left.
you know what? I'd have some eggs, but you know what? We should settle up. We do have places to be. Am I wrong? I think we.
There's a bit of an urgency.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think that Dash should eat the eggs.
What?
Have a good day.
All right. No, I was gonna.
And
That's
he
fine.
tops
That's
off.
fine.
He tops off Walnut.
Well,
Then he goes about his business behind the bar,
Thank
still
you.
within earshot, but you know.
thank you, Seamus. That's great. All right.
Always a pleasure, Seamus.
And I treat my cousin just fine, Seamus.
I don't know. It could use some work.
You too?
I'm gonna take the fork that I have sitting in front of me with no eggs, and I'm just gonna try and take some eggs off of Walnut's plate.
Go right ahead. There might be some chin hair in there, but it's totally fine. It's good.
You know what? Actually, you need the protein. Thank you, though.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing? You're there. You've woken up. You've gotten together.
Can we get to the Merchant's Guild?
Yeah,
Can we
that's I
actually
think
get to the
mission
Merchant's
number one.
Now, if you want to be legal about it, you could go down to the gate and buy another writ for a 24-hour pass.
But
How far away?
if I reestablish the business at the Merchant's Guild, aren't I a member of the Merchant's Guild when I walk out the door?
Yes, you'd be gilded, and thusly you'd be okay.
Yelfina, do you have your spells?
Yes,
Did you
because
sleep on them?
well, here you go. This is unlike newer editions. Hold on a second. Castles and Crusades
Does not offer unlimited cantrips, people.
is more of no, it doesn't. But it's more like an earlier edition, like a third edition mixed with first and second edition sort of thing. And when you get a spell, it's in your head. Well, wait a minute, I think that's the way it is in fifth edition too, though, isn't it? Once you memorize it, it's memorized. Well, you use spell slots.
Yeah, it depends on the kind of spellcaster.
Yeah, that's right. So once you memorize a spell, it's memorized until you cast it.
Yeah. Oh,
So
and then once you cast it, it's fire. It's literally fire and forget.
Yeah, and then you got to restudy it again, and you relearn.
So,
Thank Jack Vance. That's exactly where it comes from. Directly. That's why it's called Vancian magic. It's because that's how it is in the Dying Earth books. That's how the wizards work.
Do you have any that can they can alter the date on this writ? So that way.
Oh, that's small.
You guys are
reads,
such cheapskates.
It reads
That's
today.
small. I hope I'm just trying to save time because I've got the money.
Or if it's an easy thing to change, like, you know, like from like a 1 to like a 4.
Please tell me Yofina just pulls out a pen.
I'm literally
she's like, sure, I got it.
writing with a quill at the table.
or the scribe can do it. So who's better at counterfeit?
Well, I've never counterfeited anything, but I have a daft hand.
It would be an interesting sideline. I mean, there might be some profit in it down the road if people got the idea that this is something that you were good at.
You think I could profit off of being a forger?
Oh, you got the skills. I believe in you.
Go to the apothecary, and get his prescription book, and there you go. It's tons of money.
We make a lot of money in Outwall with that.
No,
you're terrible people.
Now there is an element of luck. Now that you mention it, to trying to pass off one of these forgeries.
True.
It may not be the worst thing. Service to my god and a little bit of extra money.
Yeah.
Yes.
You want to try it?
I will try my hand at forgery.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You guys are talking about forging writs at the bar.
Hell yeah.
Within earshot.
We're screaming.
Of Seamus. Got it.
Shouting.
I wanted to make sure that was what was occurring.
Seamus is 100% on my side. And they're going to
roll your luck.
And if my cousin trusts him, I trust him. So,
Okay. Now, for all those who are watching, I have instituted a luck attribute. It's something it's not in CNC at all. I just said it. It's the same thing. You roll 3d6, so forth. The check on these, I don't use the siege engine where you roll and do the add your level and stuff. It is basically old school where you will check under. You have to roll under whatever your luck is. What is your luck? By the way,
who are you asking?
You.
12.
Everyone.
Okay.
It's always 12 unless it's Tony, in which it's
that's right. Who's
it's
9?
It's
9.
really not that hard.
It's 9. Okay. All right. So that being said, so you if you get a 12, that's Johnny on the spot.
Yeah. So it's the roll under Price is Right copy.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
All right. So it's D20 7. So
okay,
not terrible.
Okay, it's not terrible. Seamus he doesn't say anything, but he gives you the look because you guys are talking, and one of you has enough brain cells that fires to look up and go, "Oh shit, we should maybe not talk so loud about that." And yeah, and you look over and you see Seamus kind of give you the eye, and it's I know what you're doing, but don't be so obvious that that's what you're doing. Look. So you're attempting to do some forgery over there. Is that what I'm hearing?
That sounds right. Yep. And I don't think I'm the person to do it, but I do have pens.
Okay. So this is what we're going to
pen.
By the power of
pen compels me.
Okay. So all right. So let's see here. So this is going to be okay, it's going to be a dexterity check for you. Now, you are a trained scribe, so is dexterity primary for you or no?
Not even close. I have a -1 to dexterity.
Oh shit, you got a -1 to dexterity. Okay. Yeah. All right, so but you are trained in it, so you're going to be able to add your level.
Okay.
to it. And because you're trained, I'm going to allow you to roll on it as if it was a primary. So you'll get
Come on, man. You know how good
you'll
he is.
have +5. You got plus. I mean, you
Plus
have
five,
+4.
right, yeah.
Well,
Plus
+4.
five.
Right, +4 because of the
+4.
-1.
This is
Yeah.
minus. Yeah. So.
Okay, here we go.
And I am making it a because it's part of your profession. I'm making it a primary number instead of the
This
18.
makes me laugh so much.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
So,
All right, you just got it. Okay, good roll with 13. You made it. Okay. So yeah, he's able to it's passing. So there's one.
what we got to do for each of us?
Oh fuck yeah, you do.
All right.
It's way more fun that way.
Oh,
So
right.
whose was that? Who was the first one that you did?
Not mine.
It's
I
gotta
feel like
be-
I would have
it's gotta be
started with my.
Saul's.
I would have started with my own. Yeah.
Of course,
Just pull it
it's
out.
your own.
And
Okay.
Try it out.
And encouraged
All
by
right.
that, I'm going to hand you mine next.
All right.
He looks like he's knowing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's an
No.
11.
It looks. Yeah.
I'll take it. Like, that's great.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not.
Great.
Put it right in the middle of the group, whatever you do.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
looks very similar to the one that I just did for
No,
myself.
it's perfect. This is perfect. I can't tell the difference. I tell you.
But have you ever
I
been
think
like
I-
writing an essay and you sneeze and your pen just goes?
Yeah. I think I've got this figured out. Here we go. Yofina, you're next. Thank you.
No,
Mhm.
do.
Oh yeah, me
do
go last
walnut
time I have
first.
work, huh?
And here we go.
There it is. Not a problem.
I am proud of that one. Who
Yes,
was that? That was Walnut?
good.
Yofina.
No, that was Yofina.
Oh, Walnut.
Well, I said to do walnuts first, so
Oh,
yeah,
did you?
now
My
I'll
bad,
hand
my
you.
bad.
Okay.
Right, Yofina. And
Yeah.
here
Yeah.
we go.
See?
Damn, that's funny.
They all look exactly alike.
They all look excellent except for yours. It's almost as if he did it on purpose.
Look exactly
You know
alike
what?
to me.
This is what he did. This is
Fair
what he
enough to you.
did. Everybody, he's got the right date on everybody's except for yours.
Oh, okay.
Instead of it being a 6, he wrote an 8.
Oh, good. I get 2 more days.
Okay, so you just put it in the bottom of the stack, so the clerk just got tired.
Yeah, no worries.
Fine. We'll read it.
Listen,
Clerical error.
I'm gonna spread your name around for this kind of work here. We're gonna find some work for you.
I feel like I'm getting the hang of it. So
I think you are.
I mean, I can work a quill. I mean, that's all these gentlemen are doing at the office. Really, they're not skilled. There's none around, are there?
Okay, so now
Just some poor accountant, just like
you guys are going to the Merchants League.
Please let me
Yes.
get to the Merchants League and reestablish this business before my cousin shows up in this city and takes it away from us.
distract me with something shiny. Anything to make Tony's life harder.
Okay. All right. So you make your way through the streets. It's getting close. It's afternoon now because you guys wiled away a good part
Morning.
of the, yeah.
For me.
Yeah. And the streets, you're in the inner city, which in Ravensrook is a
Beautiful
nicer
football.
part of town.
Very nice.
The Peak is the ultimate. That is the creme de la creme live there, and the next section of the city, the next ring, is the inner city, and that's where the bulk of the upper middle class live. The bulk of the guild offices and guild halls, and that's where the compound for the Merchants League is at as well.
And
So-
I don't know if you guys noticed that, but here, no urine.
Yeah, no urine
I don't
because
smell no
there-
urine.
there is
Wait.
actually they actually have plumbing.
Where are
in
you
the
supposed
inner
to
city.
be then? What?
There's holes.
You pee in the street,
There's holes that it goes
or
down.
you pee into a basin and you shuck it out a window.
This-
You
That
do the
sounds
same.
worse.
You
do the-
go upstream of the house you don't like.
Yeah, you do the same when you take a dump.
But here
But here
inner
there's
city.
plumbing.
There's
in the inner
plumbing.
city.
There's holes.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got that
I
going.
know where to pee in the outwall. I didn't know where to pee here.
Well,
oh
how will you pee anywhere you want?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
here
exactly.
you pee where the
They
signs
tell you
point
to.
In the outer city, you would do it in an alleyway. You would have to have some couth about you. In Outwall, you pretty much do it wherever you want. That's okay. Now, there you go. Okay, so you make your way through the streets. You don't have any problems whatsoever.
And just a
except-
note to the people at home: this is how deeply we've thought about this city.
That's right.
We've created this intentionally.
So let's see here. I need
Yeah.
to pull up. I should have had this open.
Bring us to a map. We
Yeah,
go
I'd
to
like
the
a map,
Mm.
por favor.
No. Hey, let's see here. Let me do that actually.
Show off that wonderful city map we have.
And let me pull you guys over there. And then Dylan, you can go ahead and you can show that.
All right.
Looks so cool.
And it's a big city. We
It
should
is
also
a big
mention it is a lively, big, vibrant city.
Oh, we don't have the numbers. I think it's number 10. I'm pretty sure 10 is the Merchants
The
League.
merchants over here.
Yeah, because the Merchants League is a compound. It's got a multiple buildings there. There's a bank. There is stables. There's a barracks, garrison. There are a smithy. There's lots of stuff. There's warehouses there. There's a lot of stuff with that part of the for the Merchants League.
I
looks like
noticed
got-
now that the map actually
Has
says Rook
moved.
Roost. It says Rook Roost on it.
The
Does it-
map also moved.
Yeah, the map moved. I saw that. Was that me?
The
that moved
numbers
that?
are off now. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, that was me. There, it's
There
back.
we go. Okay.
There it is. So that makes more sense. That would be
There we go.
the Merchants Guild.
Yep, number 10. That's the Merchants Guild. So, but let me get something here.
And the worthless ox, my guess, is on the opposite side of town.
The Worthless Ox is in the inner city. It's a smaller building. I don't know where we're gonna put it.
It could be any one of the unnumbered
Exactly.
stores that we have.
And it's like you print it out nice and big and you just throw a dart at it. That's where it is.
Hey, those are
Excellent.
worse ideas, man.
Now, what I'm looking for though is the. Maybe it's there. I'm looking for the random encounters table.
So much detail in this book.
That's right. Keep selling the book.
There you go. There we go. Okay, so what I need. Who wants to give me? Who rolled last time? Was it?
For what?
Can we say it was me so I don't have to roll this time?
Okay, so I
remember it's
I-
always me who rolled last time.
No, I think that whoever rolled last time, I think it was Grace, is who rolled. So, all right, Tony, you're rolling. Roll me first off. I need a 1d6.
1d6.
If
Oh,
I
you're
roll
talking
random
about
encounters, we're fighting a Tyrann.
Okay.
This is how it works.
Big six.
You got a 6. There is basically nothing out of the ordinary as you are making your way through the city over to the Merchants League. Now, the Merchants
that's
League itself
disappointing.
has there's the Merchant Hall.
Uh-huh.
And that is where anybody can come in and do business, because it's not like there's different types of merchants coming in from out of town, people who are maybe selling goods, somebody looking to join. So there is the front door, and that is the main offices, and that's where you would go, and that's where you went last time.
Yes, we've already
when
been.
when
Yeah.
you talked to them and you got to look at the deposit box for there. Now you go in. It is a 4A. It's got big windows in it. It is very well decorated. It has drapes and some wall hangings, some well done like murals, and a lot of nice leather furniture. There's a hand, there's several merchants standing around talking, what have you. And then there's a long desk at the back of this main foyer, and it's sort of, think of like a if you were to go into a large hotel, and there's the long desk there, and there's a couple of people behind it, and there is a construct that you dealt with the last time. Well, you saw the last time you were here, but you didn't deal with the construct the last time you're here. You do know the construct's name is called Clerk.
Classic.
So,
yes.
As construct, as in like autonomous.
Correct. It is made of. It is a golem. It is built of, but unlike most golems, this one is imbued with a amount of intelligence to it. So it is fully functioning and viable.
Oh, hey, welcome.
We have a raid, Lord Gasamba. Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
Somebody in.
Thank you.
Welcome to the party, pal.
It appears that Lord Gasamba and all of his fine folk have raided over.
You know what?
Welcome.
Now might be a good time to share with them what it is we're doing.
We will, but first thing I want to say is we are currently having a giveaway, and I don't know how many people have actually signed up. There is currently 0 people have entered.
Dang!
So if you want to win a PDF from the Troll Lord Games PDF store, all you need to do is enter !drawing into the chat, and you will get entered in to get a PDF from their online store. So feel free to go ahead and enter in for that. It's up there and running. There they go. They're starting to enter. Excellent.
Excellent.
$20.
So basically, what I wanted to do and let everybody know, thank you first again, of course, everybody, for coming over and raiding into us. We are here, Greyhawk Adventures, playing again in the world of Greyhawk, but more importantly, I think we are doing we're playing in the city of Ravensrook, which is currently, we have a Kickstarter going on for over on Kickstarter, of course. And basically Ravensrook is inspired by none other than Rook Roost from the Bandit Kingdoms in Greyhawk. And wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So there you go. That's why we're here. And since you guys all showed up, we're going to go ahead and we're going to play you a video just so you can see what it is that we're talking about.
Here we go.
And away we go.
Hail and well-met fellow adventurers. It is I, the infamous well-traveled rogue Bandersnatch. And if you're interested in this tome, then the lure of Ravensrook most certainly has its hook in you already. It is good then that I have curated and distilled only the most important information into this volume. Ravensrook thrives by both sun and moon, though one provides more safety than the other. Learn the sectors of the city and the power of the guilds. Know the political landscape and steel yourself against the inevitable double cross. Seek your fortune in these troubled times, and let the chaos of it all provide great opportunity for those with ambition and guts. Lest those guts be spilt by an unkindness of ravens. More later. Mustache.
Excellent.
Woo!
And there you go. And if you like what you saw there, down below here on Twitch, there's a magic little button that says Ravensrook, and you press that, and it'll take you directly over to the Kickstarter. Booyakasha. So there you go. Also, I would like to throw out, aside to this here commercial that you're watching, we are also streaming here on Friday nights with our Dragonlance, where Adam runs, and I play in that. On Fridays, we are doing the classic Dragonlance modules. I think we're on module 9 of 15. I don't remember. 9 of 15. There's a lot of them. But you can tune in then 9 o'clock Eastern time to watch us play that as well. So there you go. I hope everybody enjoyed the little commercial there. That is Ravensrook. That's what I've been working so hard on and currently working very hard on. And hopefully, you'll check it out. And if you like what you see, go ahead
good
and
stuff in this book. And this book is chock full of it. A lot of good stuff.
And
good
reasonably
art,
priced.
And
reasonably priced, which
Absolutely.
is what I
And
it's making a point.
going to look nice sitting on your shelf.
Exactly. Okay, so you guys have just gone into the Merchants League. And like I said, it's a big open foyer, lots of tables and comfy tables and chairs.
Do we have to talk to the construct to get things rolling? Is that, or can we talk to one of these?
Speak to representative.
So the last time
Operator.
Just press 0 once.
You guys came. The last time you guys came, you went up to one of the just people behind. There's like a unit. The Merchants League, the staff all wear like a same blue kind of uniform. Right?
Oh, very nice. Excellent.
Yeah. And so you went up to just some person behind the counter and you asked them some sort of question. That person then turned and asked the clerk if they can go ahead and take care of it, and they were given permission.
So we
that's
don't
what happened.
interact with the clerk, but we interact with the people who interact with the clerk.
You don't know. That was the only time you'd been here. So
then let's
while
find.
you were there dealing with getting this box and stuff, it was obvious that this golem, this construct, was running the front desk.
I'm fascinated by it, but I'll speak with a human first, or a half elf, a female half elf if they got one.
Yeah.
A pretty female half elf.
Well,
Damn.
Hey, roll your luck. Give me a luck check. Let's see what you got here.
Please roll a 20. And you just get an actual swamp hag.
15. There we
Still
go.
high.
Yeah. No, there's not.
That shit. All right, I'll take whatever human's available.
Okay. So there's a guy there. Pushes up his glasses. Hello. Can I help you?
The family Bandersnatch looking to reestablish the Two Moons Trading Company in the fine city of Ravensrook. We are here to do business, friend.
Oh. And then you hear the construct, which is a couple of paces just down at the counter. You know, there's a couple of click, 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 ooh, ooh, and a little couple of like air. Ooh, and it marches down and it turns in front of you. It's like its body stays the same. Its feet turn and it walks, and then its feet turn back to so like it stays facing the front the entire time.
Have we broken it?
And it is made of wood, upon which are bolted brass plating. The face itself is made of brass and chiseled in. It's got like chiseled in mustache and a little bit of a
mustache on brass.
Yes. And it has gem eyes. And its mouth like opens and like a nutcracker. It does that when it talks.
Why would they build this nightmare fuel? Never mind.
Does it come with like does it print receipts by going like
no, but it comes over and it goes,
you don't want to know how the receipts come out.
Oh,
Greetings.
no.
Did I hear correctly in you saying that you're here in regards to the Two Moons Trading Company?
Indeed. Our fine reputation should precede us.
Oh, the reputation does proceed. Ah, yes, I remember correctly. You were the individuals who came in and looked into the lockbox.
Indeed. And what luck that we found everything that we found, and we're ready to get back to business.
Back to business, you say?
To business!
You're looking to reestablish Two Moons as a viable partner of the Merchants League, is that it?
And a tax-paying, upstanding corporate citizen of this fine city.
Excellent. You still are paid up through the end of the month, but if you wish to continue, the next quarter's dues will be due.
I see you're doing that. Yes, we want to pay these dues, but more importantly, we'd like to also get the ball rolling on rebuilding our infrastructure.
Well, the first thing you're going to have to do, and it's like it reaches underneath it, and it slaps a page down. It says, "We need you to be registered as within the guild itself. We need to affirm and he puts down an inkwell and he gets a pen up and just
take your pen.
Please write your name inside."
Which I can do.
Good.
Cousin, you're probably going to have to do the same.
I'm waiting in line.
Oh, there's more than one of you wishing to apply. Only one other thing is required, and that would be some sort of proof of who you are. You did have some letters that were given to you before.
Indeed.
Might I see those?
Oh, I'd produce them immediately.
And he doesn't have a nose.
A drawer pops out of its chest. If you could just place them within here, please.
Did you guys get photocopies of those?
Yes,
I think they'll keep the originals.
Yeah, I think the ink's probably transferred to my inner thigh a little bit, so I can just like.
So yes, we'll do all what we. Yes,
you put those in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you put.
I'm surprised Dash doesn't have like a signet ring or something.
Hey, maybe that's what the ring is.
You know what? That's you should have one now that you mention it, because your uncle would have gave you one of those, knowing full well that you might have to reestablish the chapter house.
Well, that's what he thought that the letter for too.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever we need, hopefully we have.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll say one of you has. There's only one signet ring, so you guys can fight amongst yourself as far as who has it. I'm not gonna say either way. It's like whoever.
It'll probably fit Dash's finger better than mine. I'd have to wear mine on a necklace. So
there you go. Okay, so you put the paperwork in the drawer.
Yeah, let's get
the drawer slams back into his chest, and when it does that, the emerald eyes they light up a little bit, and it's like, and then the drawer opens back up out of his chest. He goes, there you go. You may take your papers, and they like the bottom of the drawer like lifts up so that the papers come up.
I'll take them. Jeez, it's creepy.
I think it's kind of neat.
And so basically,
my hand.
He'll continue on with basically what it is. It's 10 gold for each of you to go ahead and get membership within the Merchants League. Okay, you've reestablished, and which one of you is going to be the chapter head, the head of the guild house?
Well, obviously, Dash will take that burden upon himself.
Okay, so there you go. So then it will say in the official paperwork, and they're going to give you the paperwork. Oh, well, thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. That was very kind of you to gift out some subscriptions to everybody there. I appreciate it very much.
Awesome.
Yeah, Zerathon, he gift subbed 5 people for us. So we appreciate that very much.
Subscriptions, damn.
Makes me want to open up my Twitch.
Make it rain. Thanks, man. I appreciate it very much. So, and so yeah, so he gives. You'll have to put on the official paperwork. What are you going to put down that Elliot's position is? And you can pay for more people to be part of your chapter house, aka part of the Merchants League, if you so choose.
What I was thinking, and I'll broach this with Yofina, you're free, of course, to remain with the Beggars Guild, but we could use, an officer from the company.
I mean, I get food every once in a while from the beggars. What are you gonna give me?
Membership in the Merchants League, and one of the more prestigious guilds in the city. And are you sure they give you food? Because you're looking awfully unfed.
Okay, it's been a little bit since I've been over there. Leave me alone.
So I think money is one of the things that we offer more than the Beggars Guild. Beggars Guild offers you soup. We tend to offer, money.
I have a question about the Beggars Guild. Can I get access to in here with it or no? They'd be the only.
Yeah, you're a member of the Beggars Guild. You're a gilded member, so you can get into the inner city, no problem.
Probably not the peak, though.
No.
What'd you say?
You wouldn't be allowed into the peak, but you could get your way into the inner city, not a problem. For you, it'd be a silver to get into the inner city.
I mean,
but honestly,
I'm a beggar.
Even as a member of the Merchants Guild, it might be difficult to score an entry into the inner city without reason to really go there.
Well, anybody can get into the inner city if you have residency there.
Yes, that's what I mean. For a reason to go there, you live there, or you work there, or you have to do some business there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really need my help around here, I'll.
We do.
I'll join with you.
Excellent. And Saul, trusty scribe, officers of corporations, there's usually a secretary to take meticulous notes. We could bring you on board.
I mean, I suppose I could use the work. I mean, I don't spend my whole day as a cleric. I mean, there's not really a church of rest. It's not exactly the type of thing that, I mean, except for gambling houses, I suppose. But I don't want to work in one of those. I'd probably be stabbed. So yeah, I'll work with you.
See, excellent. Now we've got a proper corporate structure: president, vice president, treasurer, secretary.
Okay, so you can put them down as and they will all be considered part of Two Moons Trading Company, and the Two Moons Trading Company is part of the League of Merchants.
So are we considered gilded now, or are we just sort of?
Yes. And you are given. Hold on a second. We need to take
our little tokens.
Yeah. What's the token for membership?
I will bring it up and because I have the art here. If you remind me what the token is, I will show everybody which one it is.
Congratulations, Tony. Now we're, instead of playing Castles and Crusades, we're playing Careers and Cubicles.
Don't worry. Let's take just a good way for us to throw away a lot of money.
Yeah.
Hey! No magic items. We've got careers.
Look, we need access to the city, and we're going to need connections.
Here we go. Merchants League. I have a bag of coin here, which I think, if I'm not mistaken. You know what?
Got to go to the power broker section.
We'll go back over to the. What's that?
It says the power broker section, right?
No, the guilds should be. The guilds have the guild tokens.
Yeah.
Should be able to drag this in here. It's the bag of coin, right?
Oh, that's right. There you go. Each guild member is given a small leather pouch no bigger than a human fist that is enchanted and turned into a special bag of holding designed only for carrying coins. There are 3 different versions of the bag depending on the guild member's ranking within the guild. You are the lowest rank. The highest rank pouch can carry up to 1,000 gold coins, 500 silver coins, and 10,000 copper coins. Let's see here. Where's the...
Here we go. There's the art from the book for the coin. Let's drop it in here. People can see it.
And this is some of the good stuff that we.
So it would be
flavor, man.
Oh, that's what it is. So you can carry within this bag 10,000. So basically, there's the 3
Oh.
tiers. Each tier gets you a different type of coin. So you'd have gold coins for the top tier, silver coins, and copper coins. Second tier gets copper and silver coins. So you're given a bag, and it's only given to Tony. I will dash. It's only given to Dash. Because you're the head and they all are part of your guild. That's how you've got to bring it out. So you've got a bag that can carry up to 10,000 copper pieces in it. There you go. That was for joining. Yes. Also, the other benefits you get are 20% off of goods and services throughout the league. So other league members, you can buy stuff from them at 20% off. You have access to the Temple of Lycus. And then you have privilege to stay within the guild's compound. There are hostels like rooms. There's a common room, and then you can also get a single room for yourself if you're ever wishing to stay within the confines. And you can also rent warehouse space, so forth and so on. Blah 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 blah. So
all right. What did all that just cost me?
So, there's 10
gold each for the 4 of us.
So there's 40, and then 100 gold pieces to renew the charter for the next quarter.
I
Okay.
have the gold, so I'll give you the gold for mine.
I've got the 100 gold for the. I got the 100 gold for the charter. I've got my own 10 gold, and then I'm broke.
I'll give you.
So I'm 30 short.
Yeah, I'll pass you 10 for mine.
Okay. And 10. Obviously, I'll pass you 10 for Saul's.
Yes, being a gilded member of this organization is only going to cost you 10 gold.
And then
you act like gold grows on trees, bud. We better figure this out.
As you guys are finishing up your paperwork and whatnot, Clerk, the automaton, the construct, looks at you and goes, as he's reviewing the paperwork after you filled it out, he goes, you're not going to be re-signing up Mr. Todd. Timrin Todd, I do believe. Yes, that was his name.
Who?
Timrin. Haven't seen him. Whereabouts unknown.
Oh. Well, he was the only one that has been confirmed alive still after the debacle with the 2 moons. Your previous.
Yes. Where did you see him last?
Oh, I have never seen him. It's just we've heard reports that he's still about in the city.
Well, if I run into
he
him,
tried getting in here, but he wasn't a gilded member, and it.
Yes, and we're going to keep it that way. He's not a part of this restructuring of the organization, let's say.
Very well.
Until we see him anyway. We'll see what he has to offer.
He had tried getting in before, saying that he wanted to pay his dues so that he could be a gilded member, what have you. So,
well, I hope
we knew that he was just a porter for Mr. Nivens before, so we
just a porter for him. Yes, of course. Mr. Todd has delusions of grandeur if he thinks he's an officer of this company. But we'll broach that subject when we find him.
Okay. Do you have any other questions for Clerk? Because aside from that, your business is done. The only other thing that you would need to do is you would need to go to the office of Brick
and build the structure again.
No, pay your tax.
Taxes.
What?
Pay the taxes on the land.
All right, this sounds like a pyramid scheme.
But then he'll rebuild the building that burned down.
Who?
The house of the Lord of Brick.
No, he's not going to build it.
Why wouldn't he build it? He's the Lord of Brick.
It's not his. It's your land.
Okay, but then how do
you
we
Prometheus? And your party of 2.
Welcome, Prometheus. Basically, what it comes down to is you buy the land, you can build on it.
Yes, but we already have the land, and
it's
we
currently
have
yours.
to burn down.
Yes, and so you own rubble currently.
So
How do we fix it?
How do we get a new building built?
You pay somebody to build it for you.
But doesn't the Lord of Brick have to approve that?
No, not really. They don't really care what you build there, so long as you pay your taxes so that you can build there.
Oh, so they don't have zoning laws? We could just.
Well, I mean, they do and they don't. The zoning law is, hey, do you see what the fuck they're building down the street? That ain't gonna work. Let's go tell them not to do that. That's the zoning law.
Then I think we're all in agreement that we're building something god awful and just ostentatious, giant.
So basically, it's just a matter of
With what money, Dash? What?
relax. We'll figure it out.
There you go. It's all on a quarterly. So if you would go, we can steam through that. If you go next to the Lord of Bricks and pay
How much?
It's a good question. Go ahead and roll me 2d10.
The
What-
Lord of Brick sounds like a Borderlands boss.
Yeah.
I'm almost broke here. Just getting this business reset.
So roll low.
Or we could do some
Oh,
adventuring.
yeah. Oh,
Six.
that's pretty low.
Exceptionally low. Yeah. That.
All right, I've got 4.
So you need to bump 2
Sweet,
more gold
yeah.
pieces.
We just gotta go into the wilds, grab some goblins, and just ring them out until the gold falls out. You know, that's how it works, right?
And you guys have been to where the chapter house was standing and is now burned. It's a pile of rubble, and so you know where it's at. So
This does feel a lot like standing in line in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, doing all the Vogon forms to try and.
You need this requisition form.
So there you go. You guys are now set. You're gilded. You've got everything paid up for the next quarter. You can conduct business within Ravensrook pretty much without impunity.
Can we travel freely in this city now? I ask Clerk.
Well, you can travel freely within the city.
But now gilded, we don't have to pay the dues sector to sector. Or
Sector
pay
to
the-
sector.
We have legal
You
protection
have to.
now.
You can't get into the peak, okay? But you guys can all and Yofina, you're now part of this too, right? You signed on.
Yeah.
Okay, so all of you have right to be within the inner city. Yofina, being only part of the Beggars Guild, couldn't get in. She had to pay, but if she paid, she could get in. So, and it was at a discounted rate. And the reason that is because she was part of the Beggars Guild.
But don't you feel rich now?
So
No, I feel poor.
So the next question is now that you guys have that all set up, what are you going to do? What's the next thing on your priorities?
Write
Okay, go-
a letter to our uncle and tell
Well,
her.
yeah. Do you guys send posts
off.
here?
Get Messengers Guild. We got to get a fast runner from the Messengers Guild to get back. I wish I could send him a picture.
What about the silver box you found
can
that
draw
you
one.
buried
I'm thinking
outside
of
the
mine.
town?
Give us a second. We gotta mail this fucking letter.
All right.
Well,
So what we're going to do?
we're talking about. I mean, she remembers her from childhood, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And
She knows
actually,
the urgency.
I
with
don't
it,
have
you
a
know.
problem with her like you guys do.
Don't say that.
Yes, exactly.
Don't say that.
Yofina, roll me a d20.
Well, I mean, I don't care who gets the money from.
Roll me a d20. The higher, the better for you. In this.
She,
You know,
she
I-
didn't put glass in your shoes.
I made her an officer of this company. She still
Okay.
doesn't care who gets the money.
She
And right now, I'm not. I don't know, man. I don't.
She-
know.
Yeah, right now,
Hold-
officer might just mean that she has financial.
Quavilla. Okay, Quavilla doesn't really care for you, Yofina.
Say
She-
Okay,
good.
then fuck her. Let's go.
She was,
Let's go.
she was always kind of rude to you, and I think it was guilt because of you. You were friends with her cousin. That's basically what it was. So guilt through
That girl
association.
drama.
You're
See
just
how that
friends
goes?
because you want their money.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
as we've been
Just trying to
standing
get that
here,
MRS.
as we've been standing here doing all this bureaucratic stuff, I've had quite the creative breakthrough. You know, I thought it would be a good idea if Dirk's cousin, who is more capable and more connected, shows up to solve one of his mysteries.
Who's Dirk?
Dirk Fancy
No,
Pants.
no. No.
Explain it to the crowd.
Well, I
No.
see.
No.
Now, Saul has a series of books that are based loosely on the adventures of Dash Bandersnatch. That's Tony's character. Dash, of course, has a
the
cousin
hero.
that I've just learned of who is apparently a war hero and is a dashing, swashbuckling, powerful woman, half orc woman, or is this the other side of the family?
She's
This
half
is
elf.
the other side of him. Yeah, she's half elf.
No, no, she was half orc. You'd wait to write about her until another character comes along for you to introduce into the story, huh?
you're
You
racist.
introduce her before
we
you
get
write
any-
me into your books. You
Before
fucking
we
pawns.
get any
You were in the
further,
panty raid.
It was not me.
let's go ahead and give away this first giveaway here. So we're going to stop it. So we're going to close the entries and pick ourselves a winner.
And congratulations, you've won a
Wolf
copy.
Squanch. How about that?
Hell yeah,
Congratulations.
Hey,
You've
So
won a
what you
copy of
need-
Half Orc Pennylet.
Penny-
20% off on all half orc and panty related books.
yeah,
There you go.
all orcish smut.
It's our
There it
Tusk
is.
love, people. This is going to follow us this whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, there you go. Wolf Squanch. All you have to do is whisper, message me in a whisper the email, your email, and I will make sure that you get the code necessary. You'll be able to go on to Troll Lord Games online store, and there you'll be able to go into their PDF library and pick out anything that you want with that code. I'm still waiting to get codes from last week from Chuck. He's been under the weather, unfortunately. Get better, Chuck. And so we'll be getting those to those who won last week soon, and we'll get yours, Wolf Squanch, as soon as we can as well. So we're going to go ahead and complete that one, but let's go ahead and start our next giveaway before we take a brief break. So what we're going to take,
break.
sure. So I'm going to, and there we go. We've started the giveaway. This is for a $20 gift certificate to Drive Through RPG. So go ahead. It's same. You put in exclamation drawing. You will be entered into the drawing. You will have this will be available for you to use by tomorrow. So I can guarantee you on that much of it. So
Don't have to wait
go
for Chuck
ahead
to do this one.
no, we don't. This is all us.
It's all
So
right.
go ahead and put exclamation drawing in. You will be entered in for a $20 gift certificate for Drive Through RPG. Okay, there we go. So what was the question?
Can I take a look around and see if I see a mysterious individual following us to the Messenger Guild?
Oh, I guess we should. Go ahead and roll me a 1d6.
I think we could all make this roll now that we're familiar with your stalker.
Don't worry, I
Okay,
didn't
She's
so
so
see it.
hungover. So hungover.
Everybody, go ahead and roll me. Was anybody paying attention, looking?
I'm probably not.
Not
Yeah.
actively. No.
Okay, so the only person that's actively looking is Jofina.
And
Okay,
I can like barely open my eyes. Why don't they
Jofina.
have sunglasses here?
now you need to roll me. You got to roll a wisdom check.
Okay.
Yeah, and I take it wisdom is not one of your primaries, correct?
It's not. Wisdom is not.
Okay, so you're gonna. Do you have any bonuses?
Or
To
I
your
don't have
wisdom?
any bonuses or minuses.
Okay, so it's just +5 because you're 5th level. Yeah, you don't
That's
see
a
that.
solid 8.
You're good.
Oh boy. All right. I don't think I should drink anymore, you guys.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
you got
stretch
this.
goal magic item is
You got this
Yofia's
messed
hangover
up.
shades.
Yeah, you got this messed up. Drinking a pint and a half.
They come in pints.
I was looking at it like a cat, if I remember correctly.
There you go. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, we'll pick back up with them trying to decide what they're going to do next. Are they going to write a letter? God, I hope not. Or Are they going to go outside of the city and try and dig up that magical silver box that they buried before going in the night before? Anyway, we'll be back and we'll figure out what's happening next. So don't go anywhere.
well met, fellow adventurers. It is I, the infamous well-traveled rogue Bandersnatch. And if you're interested in this tome, then the lure of Ravensrook most certainly has its hook in you already. It is good then that I have curated and distilled only the most important information into this volume. Ravensrook thrives by both sun and moon, though one provides more safety than the other. Learn the sectors of the city and the power of the guilds. Know the political landscape and steel yourself against the inevitable double cross. Seek your fortune in these troubled times and let the chaos of it all provide great opportunity for those with ambition and guts. Lest those guts be spilt by an unkindness of ravens. More later. Mustache.
Hey there. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Greyhawk Adventures. I am Giant Stomp, Will Dot Player, your dungeon master for the evening. And hope you enjoyed the commercial there. And yes, we're shamelessly plugging our Kickstarter, Ravensrook. If you haven't gone and checked it out and thrown us money to make this project come to life, we encourage you to do so. And you can do so by just scrolling down and pressing the Ravensrook button. It'll take you right there.
And how could you not, after such a riveting scene where we went through the finances of our business?
I'll guarantee you, this is probably the only show where you've seen aired in a stream where they're talking about setting up a guild.
You too can role play hanging out at the DMV.
hey, you gotta, now since this was all Dash's idea, just get him stabbed in the kidney on our way out.
Look, I'm
saying it hard. Yeah, exactly. He's half elf. He's got the ears down.
There you go.
Look, I'm not letting Quinvala take over this company and steal it out from underneath us. So we had to make big moves.
I mean, you could have let her do most of the legwork and then be like, hey, we're here. We can implement it.
Maybe.
Where were you when we were talking about this morning?
Hey, I'm hungover. I don't know what you're talking about.
Drinking coffee.
This would have been a good idea before I spent 100.
I mean, she didn't even see her.
I'm like shaking at this point.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys got that all taken care of. It's all set. It's all done. Now you just need to make some money so you can build a building again. You guys be good to go.
Speaking of which, we have something buried just outside the city
which we need to
get. Is it a building?
Yeah, well, yes, it is.
More or less, actually. That's not inaccurate.
What is
I thought
outside?
it was my new apartment, but who knows?
What's buried outside the city?
Something that requires a cart, right?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
It requires some upper body strength.
And a cart, and a tarp.
Well, maybe just some hay. We could put some hay in there.
A cart and some hay.
Now, what it is, okay, for all you out there in TV land, when they first came here in the lockbox that they were able to get access to was a map. This map, there was an X on it, of course, but it showed the location of Louis Nevin, who was the head of the Two Moons Trading Company chapter house here in Ravensrook, his manor house outside the city. Well, when the great old one's forces came, and his estate, his manor was trashed and it was burned down. But they went there and they dug up and found a silver chest. It's like a steamer chest in size. Now, they opened up the steamer chest. There was all kinds of goodies in there, and there was this drow lady that came out of the shadows, took a jeweled skull from out of it, and then got on her nightmare and rode off. But after that happened, you guys went into the steamer chest. There were stairs that led down into a 10 by 10 lead-lined building, an extra dimensional space, and there was a door in there.
To an extra dimensional space.
Well, it opened up into what appeared to be a cavern inside of a cave.
And we couldn't see an end to this cavern, right? It was
no, you couldn't. It went off into darkness. So you took that chest and you went back to Ravensrook, but you didn't want to go through Outwall or any other place, really. Just carrying a chest that looked like it was made of silver, it would attract way too much attention, so you buried it outside of town.
Like a responsible group.
Yes,
Hey,
and
but
this
we're
is the
gilded
chest you're talking
merchants
about.
now, are we not?
We
You guys
are.
are gilded, yes.
It might be a little safer to wander into the city. I mean, people don't want to hit up a merchant wagon on its way into
Well-
the city, right?
You could get a discount to hire some guards through the Merchants League now.
It is still buried outside the city. You know,
Well, as far as you know, it is.
nobody else knows where it is. Well, I don't think anybody else knows.
Only two of you know where it is, too.
Yeah, I have no idea where it. Oh no, I do remember.
You
I
do.
know.
Yeah. Yofina and Dash
Yeah.
remember where it's at.
And who
The
is
other two blew their rolls. They couldn't remember. where
I
it's at.
I got my bell rung. Thank you very much.
who is this porter? Tim something or other.
Tim. Oh, yes. Well, let's see here. Let me.
That was a
The,
bombshell.
Yeah, they were talking about that. I didn't want to seem
He
like
asked,
I didn't know what I
yes.
was talking about.
Clerk
Yeah.
asked if you were going to have him as essentially a retainer or an employee because he
Yeah.
wasn't on the paperwork.
Tim who?
Timrin
Horton.
Todd.
Timrin.
Timrin Todd. And he told
Todd.
you that this Timrin Todd used to work as a porter for Mr. Nevins,
Who's now
And
dead.
seems-
and his estate
who
is
seems to
working
be the only person that is still around that was part of the chapter house. All the other employees
I'm thinking
have
if
turned up dead.
if we're going to find the chapter house logs, it's going to be with Mr. Todd.
You don't think he's the one who burned down the place?
I do. That's why I think he's got the logbook.
And
Hmm?
Well, you
And I-
guys are okay. I will say this: you guys are actually now. You finished your paperwork. You
Mhm.
finished at the office of the Lord of the Brick, and you're walking wherever the fuck you're walking. The clerk told you that this Timrin Todd came by the Merchants League, wanting to
Yes.
pay his dues because he wanted to be a gilded member, and they turned him away.
I don't care.
Yeah, neither do I. I mean, as long as he stays out.
Well, but don't you think that maybe he might have some answers to the questions you have about what happened?
I think he's got the book we need.
Well,
and
then,
that is better than an answer.
oh, if,
then
if
we
he's
find him.
mhm. So I'm
But
going to hedge
first,
a bet that
the
when he
case.
finds out we're back, he's gonna come and try and finish the job.
Oh yeah.
Then we should set up somewhere easy for him to find us.
That's what I'm thinking. Nothing
Think a
stands
box,
out more
just
than a
like a
silver
box.
chest.
We're on
Oh.
the same wavelength, cousin. I hope you know. We're thinking the same.
'Cause we're connected.
All right.
So if we just find a cart and maybe don't put any hay over it, let's drag it through town and bring it to our burned out location and maybe bury it in some rubble for our own use.
Yes, and who needs guards when we have two tired losers? And you know what? I probably shouldn't say who the other two are because that might give away who I just called losers. But yes, let's just carry it through the city. That seems like a great idea. That won't get us
Well,
killed.
look, we need to draw a little attention, don't we?
Sure.
You got the money bag.
What's our next fight, by the way? And when I say our next fight, I mean his next fight.
Don't know.
We don't have one in the books yet, I don't believe, but
No, you gotta contact Skylar.
Because I'm now like really
Your
Tactical.
fights are generally a week apart.
I don't
Now, if you wanted to fight before then, you'd have to go to Skylar and talk to her. Now, you guys know where Don Mogul's office is at, where Skylar is, you could go to the office of the Bare Knuckle Brawling League.
I think let's get our chest first.
I was gonna say, all of this discussion seems like a very good conversation to have once we've have possession of the chest that we've buried outside of the city.
Sounds good. Let's go get it.
Let's go get it.
Let's do this.
Now, how are you? You said you're getting a cart.
Yes, if we can
As
rent
long,
one.
as long as I don't have to pay for it, I have 99 copper.
I've got
That's plenty for carts.
It's
You
less than a gold.
You guys could ask around at the Merchants League. You can see. I'm sure
Hey,
they've
clerk,
got,
how much for a buckboard?
They'll rent you one for the day for
I will cover the cost.
silver. One silver.
One
to
silver
rent, yeah.
piece. Oh, fuck yeah.
Covered.
You're just talking about a cart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Something like a
something
one that we
that
can
one of
pull
you
ourselves.
Can pull.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah. Okay.
By we, you mean me.
Yes.
And
By
not me.
we always mean you.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be riding in the cart.
It's gonna get like "We the People" tattooed across poor Walnut's back.
Okay, so you guys get a cart. You go. You leave the inner city, go to the outer city, and then you're going to go into Outwall, and then out to where you buried this thing. So the first thing I'm going to need is I need someone to roll me. Oh, there's a tail. I need someone to roll me a 1d6, please.
I'll roll it.
You know
this
what? I've
time.
got this all queued up. So
Hey.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Anytime I don't have to roll these, I'm happy.
I got a 4.
Okay. All right.
Full.
Nothing happens to you guys on
Nothing
your way out of
happens?
town.
Still nothing, dang.
I can't believe that with my rolls.
Yeah. So good job. So you guys do make it out of town. Now you did bury it outside of Outwall as well. So you're a little
Yes.
bit out into the sticks.
It's a hike.
Yeah. And but it was close to the road. You're traveling down the road and you get to the point where both Yofina and Dash, you concur that this is where you should turn off and start going that way. And as you turn off and you start going that way, you notice a tent.
A what?
A tent.
Oh.
A large tent. A leather and canvas mishmatch patched tent.
Uh-oh.
Where
And it
we
seems
buried?
Close, not exactly where you buried it, but about 50 yards from it. And on the wind, you can hear the distinct sounds of humanoid guttural talking and laughing, and you can smell meat cooking.
What kind of humanoid are we talking about?
Does anybody speak any? What kind of languages you guys are?
I speak a
Right.
shitload.
I
Guess.
Not many, I don't think.
Oh.
Like-
It's not a shitload. Halfling,
have-
common, dwarvish, gnomish, elvish, sylvan, goblinoid.
Good lord.
Oh,
I
you speak
speak-
goblinoid.
I speak
You definitely hear
common.
goblinoid.
Yeah.
You hear goblins up ahead?
There's goblinoid.
Hey
I don't-
guys, there's goblins.
I
also
speak
speak
Elvish,
goblinoid.
Orcish, Halfling, and Dwarvish.
Hobgoblins
Common-
speak goblinoid too, though, do they
correct.
not?
Yeah.
Correct.
It may not
Common
be
goblin orc.
goblins. It may be something a little bit more superior.
Goblins with a tent?
And you
Probably
hear some
not.
other tongue smattering in there that
Probably
it's
not.
really goblinoid.
Probably not merchants, guys.
It may be. I feel like
No,
whoever it
these are
is.
not merchants. These are some of the great old ones. Shh. Ugh.
Well, we won't know until we go up and speak
No,
to them,
wait.
right?
No. Do you hear? Do you hear goblin?
I heard goblins.
I
There's
don't
goblin.
speak
There's no
goblin.
talking. There's no talking to a goblin.
Do any of us speak goblin?
Yeah, two of you do.
Oh, well, then we could speak to them.
You
Yeah.
can't speak to a goblin.
But they
But
can.
we all can. There's universal language.
There's a whole tent of them.
And there's 4 of us.
Let's dig this up quietly. There's 3.5 of us, and let's dig this up quietly.
Yeah, you pull your weight, Walnut. What the fuck?
It's the human half of me holding me back.
Now this is you guys are just see the top of the tent and just hear like you know it's goblinoid, but you can't really understand what it is they're saying, you know.
The great old one used all kinds of humanoid creature mercenary.
Exactly. And you're pretty sure
creatures.
If you go to where you buried it, you'll probably be in good sight of each other. They probably would notice you. Maybe.
But
I say we go over there and we say, hello, fellow travelers.
Isn't that how Dirk Fancy Pants does it?
You know, this would be a great research for your book. Go get him, Saul.
I never said that personally, but I do think that maybe this could be a perfect chapter 2.
You know what? I'm excited to see where this goes.
What?
Sure. I will go with Saul. Since you guys know where the chest is.
Me and Walnut will go and try diplomacy. You speak Goblin, right, Walnut?
I do. I spriken the Goblin. Yes.
Why don't we just go to where the chest is and act like the cart has broken down and that we're just attending to it, and then we'll quickly uncover the chest, throw it in the back, and be on our way without much fuss or fanfare. We don't have to interact with them if they come over and see what we're doing. We're just fixing a cart.
Because if they see the cart broken down, they're going to come in and they are going to harvest you for your spleen.
You know, subterfuge would make an equally good chapter 2. So,
however you need to think about it.
Narratively, but yes, I agree.
What do you want to do, chapter president?
I don't want to wait until dark.
Well then,
go.
It's time to release your inner thespian.
What?
Yes, excuse me. Because
I know what that word is. Don't worry.
What did you call me?
I don't think they can be thespians, though.
We're only cousins and friends. That's all.
I hate all of you at this very moment. But onward and upward.
Let's just go over by the rocks where the chest is, and we'll act like the cart's breaking down.
I'll be on lookout, I guess.
Yes. And intercept anybody that comes our way and give them a good talking to.
Yeah.
Talking.
Okay. So you guys start heading your cart, over there. Just be bopping along.
Slowly, not
yes. And as you do, the tent becomes clearer. It like rises up out of the ground as you start to equal out the elevation where the said tent is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a large tent,
circus
blown
probably.
Open. Well, it's obviously a tent meant to accommodate 15 to 20 individuals.
Beautiful.
But what you see with these flaps open, and there's a good 10 goblins and hobgoblins and a couple of orcs sitting about drinking and eating. One of them sits next to this large fire pit that they've built, rotating a spit.
What?
And
don't make me ask.
The delicious cooked meat smell that you had smelled earlier.
On the
well, it's hard to tell. It's humanoid of some sort.
It has feet.
Oh yes,
not hooves.
But it's well done at this point. So it's really hard to tell anything.
Got hands.
Do we tell them to take it off the spit then, if it's well done?
Is there an apple in its mouth?
Yes.
Oh.
Now,
Well,
you see that there's a number of them. They're eating more. They're sitting there eating, and there is a cage.
They're fine.
There's a cage next to the tent.
They're well fed. That's good.
In this cage seems to be some of the waifs that run about in Outlaw. Some of those refugees and the destitute.
Honestly, it's a better end than starving to death. And I can tell you that.
You're all terrible people.
Yes, very much so.
I agree with Walnut.
At least when I kill people, I do it on accident in the ring. You're just actively being complacent.
No. Let's be honest here.
Accident.
That was no accident. You knew you were going to kill that guy.
No, that's what I tell myself. People die.
Okay.
You need to sleep at night, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I've had a wonderful idea. What if we challenge them to a prize fight? Walnut versus their
Well, they've
biggest
noticed
orc.
you,
For the waifs.
and they're getting themselves up and
Because we're hungry.
together.
As a distraction, while you and Yofina sneak over and dig up the chest,
You're thinking, Saul. You're thinking. You're a You're a thinking man's thinker.
They're strapping on weapons.
All right.
No.
Well,
Let's fucking go.
you two go, and
Now,
meanwhile,
you guys
Just
were
wave-
correct.
Wave
okay?
a white flag. Just
Yeah, right.
You guys were correct. These are some of the humanoids in the horde that
I know.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. Okay. All right. So when the great old one invaded the land of the Freelords here, right? When he invaded, there was a couple of hordes that came down here. Okay. The guy, Aaron Toth. Okay. The guy who's the current governor, the Cambion general, right?
Lord Marshal
that came down. His horde is still here. It's bivouacked a couple of miles outside of the city, and he doesn't really care for Aaron Toth. Lord Marshal. He doesn't like humanoids. He likes half orcs and humans, and he only has his personal army, the Red Guard. They're in Ravensrook, but he still has this army that he led down here, and they sit. They're bivouacked. He has them go out and do different stuff and whatnot, and he allows them to come in small amounts to Outwall for R&R. And this appears to maybe be one of those groups.
Saul.
yes.
Saul, tell him we've come from Lord Toth with a challenger.
Now's probably not the best time to tell you I only speak this language. All right.
Two orcs. The two orcs are coming over, and they're followed by 2 hobgoblins and 5 goblins.
I speak Orcish.
Okay.
I assume so does Walnut. That
No, actually, no. Yeah, I speak Orcish.
Oh, thank goodness! I felt very racist for just one moment.
Okay. So nine of them are coming over, and 1 goblin seems to be staying back, taking care of the food, taking care of the prisoners, all that sort of stuff.
I'll make the announcement then as they walk over that Lord Marshal Toth has brought you a challenger for your entertainment.
And they come up within basically 10 paces of you guys.
Make a circle. Place your bets. Bring forth your best.
Nobody speaks orc, right?
I do. I'm speaking
Walnut.
Orcish.
You
Dash.
speak. Well, obviously, Walnut does. Dash, you speak orc?
I do. I speak Orcish, and
Okay.
that's what I'm speaking when I tell them to make a circle and bring a challenger and place their bets.
All right.
And
so
this is the great
one.
fighter, bare knuckle fighter, Walnut, the destroyer.
All right, roll your. All right, go ahead. Roll me a luck.
Luck. Yeah,
Yeah,
fine.
man.
It's a D20 then?
Yeah. Price is right, baby. You got a what? A 9?
I got a 9. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I got
Yeah.
a 13.
That's what I thought. Which is fitting because he goes. The one orc. The one orc is obviously in charge. He's bigger than the other ones. He's got a very nasty looking cleaver he's holding in one hand, and he just looks at you and he goes, "Lord Toth sent you what? This half-breed?
No,
Ah, we don't eat our own kind, but these guys will.
I'm
And he
gonna.
points to the goblins.
Can I kick that guy in the nuts with a stunning strike?
Okay, let's roll a dice.
Oh
Oh,
my God, no!
You're so fucked.
We're so
Okay.
fucked.
All right, here we go. So
We're
basically,
fine.
hold on. Let me pull up the
That
There's
sends
the
the story
order.
of Dash Bandersnatch.
and keeping with the grand tradition. Hey, by the way, everybody who's still here and stuck around and continue to watch, we're still giving away a $20 gift certificate to Drive Through RPG. If you want to get in on that, we'll give it away at the end of the show. Go ahead and type !drawing. If you want to check out our Kickstarter, Ravensrook, the city supplement, which we're playing in right now, you can go down below and there's a little button that you can press. It'll take you directly to the Kickstarter. We would appreciate anything that you can help, even if it's just a couple of bucks that you wanted to donate to us. That'd be awesome. Thank you very much. Now,
And if you made it
Let's-
this far into the show, you deserve to win something.
Yeah,
that's right. So let's go ahead.
Topping
and
off
in
bureaucracy
keeping-
with a fucking fight against orcs and goblins that we just incited for no fucking reason.
I was trying to
And
avoid a
in
fight. You
keeping-
heard me.
The crime requires bloodlust.
in keeping with, I know that a lot of people really enjoyed when I was drawing my maps.
Oh, thank
I've
God.
just-
Please draw me.
I've I've decided to continue this tradition.
Do any deaths that occur here count toward the count for the next?
No,
It'd be better.
They didn't say that.
no, they didn't say that.
So it could.
All right.
No, it better because if you kill like 9 more opponents, nobody's ever going to fight you again.
There's 9 people there. Just gotta say.
And then I will be champion.
Okay, so
So we'll all beat them within an inch of their lives, and then we'll hand them over to Walnut.
here's the cart. There's the cart right there. Okay.
Oh,
I'm looking.
Just so you know, and I'm gonna put over here.
Oh, we're on the wrong sheet.
yeah, we're still on the
Oh,
Rookers
that's right. You
map.
saying it? Okay, hold on. Let me. Yeah, I got to put that.
And I'll
in there.
send
wait to see
the
this.
audience over to the battle map.
This because this here. This
Here
is
we go.
this is streaming gold that we got.
Oh,
going
yeah.
on over.
Matt,
So here's the
Oh,
cart.
yeah, look
still
at
have
that
the
cart. It's beautiful.
bag there.
The X that I've put on the ground there is where you've buried.
It marks the spot.
Yep, at X marks your spot. That's where the whatchamacallit's buried. The silver box. And let's see here. Okay, so
Can we get an idea of where the tent is with the waifish children?
yeah,
and
it's
the,
not
guard?
on this map.
Okay, it's off this map.
Yeah, it's
Off
off this
screen.
map. It's
Can
off
you give-
screen.
Can you give us a direction?
Sure. It is.
Don't leave me alone to fight all these guys by myself.
It's that way. There you go. Put the arrow. It's that way.
Perfect. I got you.
Okay. Now
Go
here,
ahead.
let's go ahead.
All I need.
Let's put some bad guys on here. These guys are going to be. These are the 2 orcs. These are not orc tokens. I need to get some tokens.
There's orcs in the free tokens.
Yeah, I'm not in those. So all right, let's go. So here's our orcs, and then let's see. I'm going to use these pecs. These are going to be
You're the best, man.
these guys here are these are the goblins. So we got
I'm gonna zoom in a little bit for the folks at home so they can see
Okay.
what's what.
And I'm just gonna say, when I storytell a game, I must go through way too much work.
you do. And these here 2 Koatoa tokens, these are going to be the hobgoblins.
So
Okay, so the little like Wolverine looking guys are the goblins.
These are the orcs. Yeah, the
Okay.
little Wolverine looking
Orcs.
guys are goblins. The Kuatoas are the hobgoblins, and then these 2 guys. These are what do they call these again? They're Banglagors. They're bat people. They're the stand-ins for the orcs right now. So go ahead and drop your tokens on.
I mean, I do kind of love like, hi, welcome to Cherry's face. Like just
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm doing it right. It's been a while.
well, you know,
Let me get my Good old CNC monster manual here.
Oh boy.
How do we? Where is it coming over?
Well, I guess if we're on the cart, we should be over here. Yeah.
I thought we were up to.
Well, I'm not there. I'm probably.
Oh yeah, we were about 10 feet away from, or 10 paces away from these, right?
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, except for you, you kicked him in the balls.
Yeah!
I'll put this in closer.
Coming out of left field, Walnut with the Nutcracker.
No boy. You
I'm
know this
actually
doesn't
looking
actually
forward to
count
combat.
toward your fights.
Listen.
A death is a death, as long as he kills him.
His hand's still fucked up, right?
I don't
No,
think
now,
my
here's
hand
the
is
thing.
poisoned.
When you woke up in the morning, your hand still tingles a little.
Oh!
It's almost it's almost as if, you know how like if you like cut off circulation or something, you start to,
Like
Yeah.
they kind of pins and needles.
pins and
feeling?
needles. Yeah,
Oh,
Give him the stranger.
It's very faint.
And you shouldn't have grabbed that from Seamus this morning because now he's dead.
So there you go.
And as quickly as he came, he was
You're pretty
taken
sure.
away.
You're pretty sure. Oh, hold on a second here. I need to get rid of Big Braun. I'm gonna just change Big Braun. Can we change it? Look on there.
Oh, not Seamus. No.
Not Seamus. Why'd you grab the breakfast right out of his hands?
Okay.
What you thinking?
Yep. So there's Big Braun, and he's dead now. So go ahead and roll some
Big
initiative
Braun,
for me,
yeah.
guys.
Oh, all of us.
All right. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess all of us are
Now,
We're here
now.
too,
this-
right?
Yeah. Yep.
This shit's obviously going to go wrong now.
Oh wow, they got a 3, so you guys are gonna get it.
And it's
It's a D20, right?
Everyone gets
D20.
under that.
Yeah.
Do we add our level?
No, you can add your dex to it though if you want.
So mine is a 15, not a 16.
Now don't forget, you're supposed to click your tokens before you roll.
Yeah,
I
but
did.
That's right. It doesn't do this. What am I thinking? Because
we don't have
it.
the sheets on.
We don't
here.
have character sheets. Yeah. So hold on, I'll add some more.
What's my? Oh, my dex.
So let's put in walnuts.
16.
Okay, and then we're gonna put in Yofina.
Oh, good. I got a 9.
And put in Dash. And we're gonna put in Saul.
Better call Saul.
There we go.
Who you
Okay,
gonna
so
call?
go.
Not Saul.
Okay, what'd you get, Walnut?
16.
Okay, what'd you get, Yofina?
A 4.
Well, you still beat him.
I still beat them.
What'd you get, Dash?
A 9.
Okay, and Saul.
I got a 15.
Okay, and let's do boop. Okay, there it is. All right. Well, I didn't do it last week, but we're definitely going to do it this week. Let's get rid of that happy background
we need some-
music.
Some ball kicking music.
Yeah, time for some fucking orc stabbing music. But to bash these guys'
I
heads.
don't like that. I don't want that one. Hold on.
Brought to you, Orc Stab music brought to you by Nick Gordon.
I do have some good combat music. I just got to aired it. No, is that? No, that's animals. Hold on. I got combat animals. It's not. Oh, here it is. Let's see this. Let's see what this one.
Preparation completely overrated.
No, that's a battle. Yeah, we don't want that.
Ay.
We don't want that. Yeah, preparation is overrated. So, all right, here we go. I'm giving you the kitchen table experience. That's what I'm giving you.
That's all I've ever asked for.
Okay, so here we go. So, what are you doing, Wally? Oh my God, that should be so be your nickname.
Wally. Yeah.
Wally.
a nickname for my nickname. Yeah.
A nickname for your nickname.
Yeah, I'm sticking with what I said. I'm going to open up, and I want to just kick this guy right in the ball bags. And I'm declaring this as a stunning strike.
Uh-huh.
So if it hits, he has to do a con save, or he's stunned for 1d4 rounds.
Con save. What's the what's the target number we're looking at?
I recall, I believe it's 13.
That sounds right. Okay. Okay.
16 to hit.
Oh, you hit him for sure.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, so I need a D20. Let's see here. Take a look at this. Okay, so that's what I want. Got it. All right. So he is going to fail. So he is stunned.
All right. I'm gonna do damage first, then I'm gonna do the round stun. Jeez. Okay.
Jesus.
Max damage. That is 12 damage. Right to the nuts.
Called shot.
So I need you to explain to me how you kill somebody by nailing them in the nards.
All right. So have you? Oh, he's dead. Well, I didn't even. Oh, he would have been stuck.
Well,
for 3
yeah,
rounds
he's
anyway.
just an orc.
Okay. Well. I mean, you ever play that Sniper Elite game where it's
No.
like it's when you hit someone with a high enough velocity, like in the pelvis, I guess like things just fragment, and I guess like arteries and important bits get
They just
punctured.
like crumple in on themselves, I guess.
Pretty
So
much.
you like kick him a couple of feet up off the ground, and then when he comes back down, he's just
Boy.
a pile.
Yeah, or like an American Gods when the wife kicks one of the thugs and the guy's head and spine just goes whee skyward.
Okay, there we go. So he's dead.
Christ.
Now that
where
was
that
pretty-
roll when I was fighting in the fucking cage match.
I know, right? Big Braun, if he had a little bit more oof behind his stuff, he would have took you out. Well, he's dead, and I have to say I'm gonna have to roll. I'm gonna make a morale roll here.
You should.
Yeah.
He just killed someone by kicking his nuts
Fuck.
into
You're the
his,
main guy,
into his-
right?
Yeah.
into his
I'm
guts.
gonna
Yeah.
kick you so hard you're not
Okay.
gonna pop out of your eye hole.
So Grace, you've got it open, right? You've got the PDF open for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus, 12 damage to the nuts.
12 damage to the nuts is quite substantial. What can you just look up morale for me? I want to make sure that I'm doing it right.
Yeah,
He
looking-
coughed up his testicles. This is what-
That's exactly what he did.
Choke on him.
Choke
Oh,
on this.
no, I don't-
No
He
one
couldn't have
roasts
even
my cousin
conceived
but
of
me.
this in his wildest dreams.
The only place I see morale is on page 161, but it doesn't say anything about actually rolling. Okay, let's see here. Higher lanes, if it's there. Sorry.
I don't have mine open right now, but I would look it up too.
Rob, where you at, Holmes?
Sorry, Capricious.
Wait,
Okay.
what? I'm not looking
All
at
right.
the chat.
I got what I need to
Capricious
know.
nature. I come in and immediately get to see a nut kill shot.
Exactly.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Okay, so here we go.
Nature's answering.
Just-
This is just a contested D20 roll.
That's what I thought. That's exactly what I was going to do. That's what I just pulled off of the internet. So, all right, here we go. And it's just as collective for everybody that's here. They make it. They didn't like that orc anyway.
So now they follow Walnut?
Now they
Look
want
at me.
they well, here's the thing, they're all drunk. Okay, so they're thinking of like, oh, he'll get up.
Fine.
Okay, so they didn't run for the hills off after that hit, so they're good. Okay, here we go. All right, so Saul,
All right.
Walnut just came up and killed a guy with a kick to the groin.
Well,
Do something big time, Saul.
I've learned that we've chosen violence today, so I'm going to step up to this guy, whip out my Morning Star off of my belt here, and I'm going to come in.
Yes.
First swing.
Okay, go ahead, do it. Let me see what happens.
Okay, so it's a D20, right?
Yeah.
Watch this be like a fucking mace of wild magic surge or some shit. It's gonna smack this guy and turn to a potted plant.
Do I get any
So-
bonuses to my roll?
Well, the first thing you need to do is give me a saving throw.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Fortunately for you, the saving throw it's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
It's perished.
Where do I
fun.
now on this character sheet? Do we have separate areas for our saving throws, or is it just the same bonus?
It should be the same bonus. It should be right in line.
Okay.
So I should really open those. So like you've got your stats, and then it lists across the top. It says savings.
Yeah. It's got category in between score and mod. It's got categories, which I'm assuming is the categories for which you would save.
Yeah,
Confusion, divine magic, gaze attack, etc.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm going to open up your character sheet. I'm going to take a look at it too.
Why would he need to make a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, that's weird, huh?
Not a check, a saving throw.
Something's happening. Something I'm not aware of. It's
There's
just
Saul's character sheet. Let's open up Saul's
Where did this
character
morning
sheet.
star come from? Your belt?
Okay, let's make sure I've got the...
I have my
that
morning
would
star,
be-
but I also got one from
Yep, that's the one I need. Okay, so what you're gonna roll there is it's the same. You're gonna roll a d20. It's the same thing for the siege engine.
Where did this morning star come from?
So you got a 15. So there's a +1 in your 5th level. So there you go. You got +6.
Well, I already had a morning star, but narratively, I think we're going with. I've used the one that we found, which I think I would have.
That's what I assumed.
I think I would have.
And that's what we're going with.
Got a fancy new weapon, yeah, and I think that makes sense.
Was
All
this
right.
the case? This was in the trunk?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh,
Yes! Oh, you rolled a 1.
Oh, that's
bad.
Oh no.
He just gets
And I have
is he getting possessed
nothing.
now?
I've got nothing I can do about this. So we haven't
The
earned the
narrative
points
So
yet.
this is what's starting to happen. Now you're still going to make your attack and all this different stuff. So we see Saul pull up this morning star that you guys had originally gotten out of that silver box, right?
God damn it.
And he picks up and he starts running over there. And each step that he gets closer, he starts frothing at the mouth, and his eyes get all wild, and he's all like, "Ah!"
Now you're getting it, Saul. Get him! Get him!
You will continue to attack. Okay, first of all, roll me a d20.
Okay. 15.
Okay, I'm going to let you keep track of this because I don't want to. You got
All right.
15 rounds.
Oh my god.
For 15 rounds, you're going to attack anything that you can see that is adjacent to you or within line of sight.
Boy.
This includes
Right.
Oh, we know
your
it includes us.
friends.
So at least for now, my line of sight is
The
pointed
orc right
forward.
in front of you. Yes.
But
But
no
the
one
next-
else knows this, so don't
Yeah.
you go meta not walking in front of me.
Now here's the thing: if
Oh,
you
you know I would never do that.
if you kill the orc that's in front of you, the next closest target is Walnut. Just so you know.
Certainly
All right.
those goblins are coming in on him.
I
though.
think so. Okay. So
So go ahead.
11, and then I get a +2. So it's a 13.
11.
13 to hit on was my attack.
Okay.
That is a miss. Oh wait, no, I looked at the wrong guy. Let me look at the orcs.
This frenzy mix doesn't give
Nope,
a
that's a
bonus
hit.
to hit. Yeah.
That's a hit. That's
Okay.
a hit.
All right, and then the damage is 2d.
Oh yes, it does. This is a +1 weapon.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so it's 2d4 plus 1.
Yeah, man.
So 6 damage then.
Okay, hold on. Let me roll this guy's hit points. Okay, he's dead.
So I'm frothing in the mouth, come in and just.
He just comes in and just destroys this orc.
Saul, I never knew you had it in you.
I look over my shoulder at you, and you're just a little too far away, but I'm a little bloodthirsty.
Now that they still have the superior numbers, so they're not getting ready to make another morale check. But yeah, okay. Dash, your friends are taking care of business.
They
You
certainly
are afraid of these silly humanoids.
Where's the box?
It's
It's right over here.
panic dig.
Right there.
You wanna backstab? Be the dashing rogue hero?
Bing.
I'm gonna head over towards the box.
All right.
The things that never make into Saul's books.
Right. Exactly. So you go over to where the silver
Look,
box
I
is
just
there.
watched 2 insta kills. I watched a one kick in the nuts kill, and I watched a mace kill from my scribe.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
yeah, I am definitely not worried.
He's doing the 12-step,
I've
walnut
never
fitness
seen
diet.
him. Yeah, the most violent thing I've ever seen him do is write a harsh letter. So this is amazing.
I've never
Okay.
been more proud of this cleric than I am right now.
I am feeling a little doting dad myself. Like, look what I did.
So Yofina, what do you want to do?
All right. Well, I'd like to go ahead and cast Head Fog on the one that's right past the one that Walnut just beat the fuck out of,
Okay.
or kicked the fuck out of. But the duration, the spell, it's a 1 round to spell cast. So I don't know if it doesn't take effect this round or not.
So 1 round is you just you cast it on your round, so you're good. So just
Okay.
cast.
Yeah, because there's a whole
Multiple-
thing about declaring and whatnot, so I wasn't sure.
Nah, I'm not going to get into all that specificness. If it multi-round casting, then I'll worry about that sort of bullshit. So
Okay.
what kind of saving throw is necessary on that?
So it says intelligence.
Intelligence, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Cast out
Okay.
a goblin, see what happens.
Natural
No.
1. So there is a fail.
So I roll if they're hang on. I roll 1. Hang on, where'd it go? A 1 for their. So they are target affected by the fog cannot see out and attack and cannot see out and attack at a -4 to hit. The target may attempt an intelligence save once per round to negate the fog.
Okay, so basically he's just like, oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's 1d4 plus 1 rounds.
Okay.
So
For 4 rounds. Yeah. So good thing to know is that he's at -4 to attack if he decides to do so.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay. Bad guy's turns. Well, he still feels confident, and he's going to step up.
Why would he feel confident?
This guy's going to step up because they've got these goblins coming.
They've got
Yeah.
minions. They've got an entourage.
That's 1 round done after this, by the way. So that's 14.
So hold on, I'm just gonna move the dead guy. Come on, we know there's a crumpled orc body on the ground.
15 rounds of frenzy. My God.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Never in
Right?
in any barbarian I've played, never in their wildest dreams.
Oh, wait till he's done.
Oh no, I'm already thinking ahead.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think at this point, that's what we need to worry about.
So
I'm
as you
hiding
can
in the
see,
box.
they've bull rushed up. They've decided that these are formidable foes, and they need to do something about this.
And they'd be right.
So there's one odd man out. There's the one goblin that's in the middle there. Now, I'm not sure who he's going to attack, but I know that both Walnut and Dash are going to roll a d20, and whoever gets the higher, he's not going to attack them. So go ahead and give me a roll.
Walnut and Dash? Why not Walnut? and-
11.
But okay.
There you go, Walnut. All I got to be. All right, there it is. So, what am I saying? Dash. My
Yeah.
bad. Saul.
Oh, Saul.
Mhm.
Damn it.
Well, they're definitely not attacking Dash. So good
Well,
roll.
No,
This guy's back turned.
I thought you were going to play a little thing on me, while like one dude comes through the
No,
line.
I just messed up who I was stalling.
Okay. But
I'll
still,
roll a d20 then.
Yep, roll a d20
Either
for me,
way.
Saul. 10. Okay, so they are attacking Saul.
I would have laughed if he had rolled like a 14 and they just attack Dash anyway.
That would have been nice. Okay, so here we go. First things first, we're going to just let's go over here on Walnut here. So here comes attack 1. Goblin 18, I do believe hits Walnut. Okay, attack from the Hobgoblin 3. That's a miss.
That's a -1, I believe.
Yeah, attack. Oh yeah, -4 on that. So he's all like, ugh.
He hits his friend.
And then the next goblin got a 12, so that's a miss. Okay. So now we've got 3 goblins and 1 hobgoblin on Saul. So goblin 1, 19.
That'll hit.
Goblin 2, natural 20.
That'll hit.
Oh no.
Goblin 3. Oh my god, another nat 20.
That'll hit.
Okay.
I will be dead. I will absolutely be dead.
And here comes the hobgoblin. An 11.
That won't hit.
Thank God.
I mean, they're goblins.
Not even
so
close.
Double the D4, right?
Oh my gosh.
So now these guys
D4
have crude like scimitars and short swords with them. Did we have?
We've got a raid. Just came in. 24.
Thank you for raiding. Who raided into us? Did I see it?
Time Lord's wife.
Time Lord's
Wife.
wife. Thank you for raiding in Time Lord's life. I was going to raid into you if I finished first. Thank you very much for the raid. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wicked Studios LLC. This is the Greyhawk Adventures. We are playing our ongoing
the TPK we've always wanted.
No. This is the ongoing shameless plug for the Kickstarter for Ravensrook. We'll show the before we sign off for the night. We'll show you the commercial for it. But the Kickstarter is for Ravensrook, which is inspired by Rook Roost from Greyhawk. If you're interested in looking at it, you can just go below us right here, and there's a button you can take you right to the Kickstarter. But first, I have to kill somebody. So
he sure does.
Oh, jeez.
So, like I said, they got like scimitars and short swords and stuff like that. So the first guy, he's just hitting you with, he just gets a D6.
A D6.
And he got a 6.
What is happening?
Man, I'm almost certain that he will die.
Now we've got
scribe.
2. We got 2. Yeah. So I do believe what it does is it just doubles the damage. Am I correct on this? Grace, you should be looking up crits for me here.
Yeah, look.
Oh.
So for the people who just tuned in, we are playing Castles and
Crusades. Here you go, everyone. There's the beautiful cover of the. I think this is the 7th printing, or so you might want to call. I guess you could call it the 7th edition. I mean, the rules are the same though. They haven't really changed the rules at all ever.
Critical didn't come up with anything.
Okay, so I'm doing it the way that I was intending on doing it. It's
double the dice.
Double damage.
Oh, double damage, motherfucker!
Roll the dice and you double it. So here we go.
I know that I will die. I've never been more certain of anything in my life.
Because you got 2.
See right here. I was right. Double the dice rolled. Okay, so here we go. We get to double the dice. So
okay, that's better than double the damage.
Not 12.
Hypothetically.
Yes, yeah. So here you go. Here's the first one.
Okay, so 9. I have 2 hit points left. Okay, you couldn't possibly not kill me.
Here's
it's a good thing because now he's not fucking berserking, right?
8, and then 8 more damage on top of that.
That would be -6.
Down goes Frazier. You know the good news about this is that you don't have to worry about Saul attacking anybody.
Is he gonna just be like just unconscious? The mace is still going. Like,
You know what? I'm gonna do something here. This is strictly for flavor. So roll me a Constitution check.
Wouldn't the frenzy of
this won't go well.
Some kind of superhuman strength.
Well, that's what we're figuring out
Guys,
right
don't
now.
bargain for me. Don't bargain for me. If I'm dead, I'm dead. It's a
Because
17.
you're my publicist.
17. Do you have any bonuses?
I have no bonuses.
5 for level, right?
Yeah, that's a success. So here it is. You're still technically up.
But I am unconscious.
Nope. You're in a frothing barbarian rage at the moment because of this cursed weapon that you're wielding.
Yeah, for the folks who just tuned in,
So-
I am a cleric. I just have a cursed weapon.
And so basically what I'm going to do is every time on your turn we're going to do that constitution check, and if you hit, cuz it's not a primary, if you hit 18 or more, you're not going down yet.
Stays
Boy.
undying rage.
Hey Grace, look up the death and dying for me too. Make sure I get that rules right. Okay, so there you go. So that's all of them.
Can't kill Saul. He writes my books.
Yeah. Walnut.
Yeah. Shit.
You guys just got gang rushed by a bunch of dudes.
Yeah. You didn't roll. I was hit once.
Oh, you're right. Let me roll your damage. Thank you for reminding me.
Is
You got 1 point of damage.
Oh my fucking god.
that's not fair. Okay.
It's just not right.
It's like the tank gets hit with a penny. Okay. All right, I'm gonna just right hook this fucking hobgoblin.
Get him out of there. Get him out of there.
The one that's at a -4 to hit?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Because presuming that they work on the normal goblin structure, and I think that Walnut would know this. He speaks goblin in work. You kill the big ones, and the small ones will probably scatter faster.
Fair
Yeah.
enough, fair enough.
Oh,
Wow.
oh,
That was not that bad.
that hits.
14.
That hits. By the way, I don't think I told everybody who just rated in too. We are giving away a $20 gift certificate
yes.
to Drive-Through RPG. That is still open. We will give it away at the end of the show. If you want in on some of that action, type _drawing.
And that is 6 damage to the hobgoblin.
Oh, he is dead. There's no mas hobgoblin there. But you only got 1 attack around, right?
Yes,
Let's
it's not
see.
until next level I get a.
There's only
a secondary
3
attack.
of them down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, all right. So they're still fighting.
Cool.
They think that they've got this. Okay. Hey, Saul.
I'll roll a d20. You tell me who I hit. If I hit.
I would assume you would go after one of the guys who critted you, which would be the guy right in front of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No, you missed him. Okay, so now roll me.
Even the
that
dice don't
con.
like me.
Roll
Oh,
me
yeah.
that con check. Roll me
Oh
that
my
con check.
god.
Roll it.
No, that's a nothing.
Oh.
That is nothing at all. I have
Okay,
no bonuses.
now, so Grace, what would you find me on those death rules?
Man, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's what I thought. Hold on a second. I'll show you what it means.
Oh, well,
There's a red X over Saul.
Ah, shit.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
You gotta
it'll
get
get worse.
well, there's a.
Oh, you know it did. It posted as closed. Let me resume entries. Hold on. Let me try that. All right, try it again. Try the exclamation entry.
There's an
Yeah,
unforeseen
it does.
opening.
Drawing,
at
right?
The 2 Moons Trading Company.
Well, shit.
Well, if someone had come to back up as friends,
Yeah,
well,
somebody,
now
somebody
that I
type
saw that happen.
somebody type exclamation drawing. I want to make sure that it's still working there.
If it comes to me, then yeah.
Okay, it's back open. Okay, my bag there, guys. Sorry.
If it
about
rolls
that.
me though, choose someone else.
Yeah, I'll choose somebody else if it rolls you. There you go. Cool. Okay. Yeah. So your biographer just bit the big one.
No.
Is he
you know-
dead.
You know what the best thing is? Well, I don't know. Grace hasn't looked up the rules. You know, here's the here's the really good thing. You just dropped 10 gold to get him killed.
It was his own
Actually,
10 gold.
that was my
so-
10 gold.
Ah,
So
10 gold.
I'm gonna pull out my light crossbow and fire towards the guy that just killed him.
Okay.
Pablo says.
Book on my phone.
So the it's just a D20 plus
What dex if you have any dex bonus. Plus whatever plus whatever your plus to hit for your classes per level.
Yeah, I've got a total of +3 to hit with this thing. So
Okay.
Oh, good.
Oh no, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, that's a fumble. That's what that is right
That's
there.
rough.
So this is what
Yes.
okay, remember, this is what we do now is like I need you to roll percents and you want to roll over 35%. The lower you roll, worse it's gonna be.
You shoot me in the ass. I swear to God.
74.
74.
Okay, we're good. Nothing happened. You're all right. Good. Okay. Now, if we were in melee combat and you rolled that, they get an automatic attack on you. But you're
I'm
not.
Saul blank. Saul.
Yo, Fina. Saul just bit the dust. I do
And
believe
he's
he was
dead, as far as I know, right?
as far as he looks dead.
Oh my god. Well, I think the only thing I really have, so I want to cast illusionary hounds on just kind of over here, so that they're potentially getting distracted off of what off of oh my gosh, Walnut, and going to be attacking the hounds is what I want.
Okay, so does it do any damage to him, or is it just a distractionary measure?
It's only distraction.
Okay, but there's 2 hounds.
There's 2 hounds. Yeah.
So technically, you can distract 2 combatants that way. Then, correct?
I'm fine with that. So I'll go with the like right next to where he came up or went down. I mean.
Okay, so we'll just say for the sake of argument, we'll do the last 2 guys on the line. These 2 guys right here,
Okay.
they're going to be distracted, so they won't close the gap on Walnut to destroy him. Okay.
There is an intelligence saving throw.
Does it say that there? It says there is one.
Yes, there is one.
Okay, what's
Intelligence. Almost everything for illusionist is intelligence.
right? Okay. And what's your oh, I guess the monster has their own, so that's a fail. I know that's a fail. And so that's a fail too. Yeah. I need to read that again too. Okay, so those are both fails, so they are both busy. What's the duration on it?
5 minutes.
Oh wow. Okay, so for this entire combat, they're going to be busy
Yeah.
on those guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the rest of the bad guys that are still there. So we've got this guy's going to back up here, and he's going to get behind you. So you are now surrounded.
Shit.
They're flanking you.
Mhm.
So flanking Grace.
Don't make
I'm pretty
me.
I'm pretty sure these guys are all going to get a +1. The guy behind you is going to get a +2.
+1
to hit.
bonus to hit. I found that one.
And the guy behind you gets the +2 because he's there. So
Yeah, because he's
back attacking.
flanking and he's back attacking. Yeah.
Yep. So Goblin 1 with a 19 hit.
That hits.
Goblin 2
Doesn't
with you get an attack, an instant reprisal for the fumble on the Goblin's attack. Go ahead and take him out. That is a hit.
That's a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Yep. Roll your damage.
Nine.
Oh, he is totally destroyed. You destroyed this one. So that is a dead goblin. But we still have the goblin on that side with a nat 20. And here's the goblin that is behind you. A 10. So that's a
All right.
miss.
So
we have
2 hits.
2 hits, one being
One's a
a
crit.
nat 20.
Yeah, one's a crit.
Okay, so here's the regular attack damage is 3.
Calculator open.
Okay, and then we've got
Oh no! Come on now.
here comes the crit double damage for 7.
Not bad. Not bad.
Right.
Right.
I
How
found
you
the
doing
rules,
there?
by the way, for the hit
For the
points.
death and okay. Good.
So I'll catch you up in a moment.
Yeah.
I'm at 30 out of 41.
Happening. I was confused.
Are
You're
you
at-
dead? Is it official?
Oh, you've got a lot of hit points left. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Okay.
right, Walnut. You've got 3 of these goblins on you.
But they don't seem like much. Go for it.
Yeah. I mean, no matter which way I turn, there's going to be one behind me. So we're
That's not true. You could do a 180. Someone's going 180.
yeah. I like to do the Van Damme spin kick, please. I wish. I'm just gonna work way more on the clock. I'm gonna hit 6 o'clock down here.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a hit.
And
And that's a
12
dead
damage.
goblin. Oof. Now something's happened. I need to roll something. Oh.
Here.
These goblins are like, fuck you. Break up our barbecue.
You're coming to my house.
Yeah, it's right.
You sit on my lawn.
They're pissed. They were having a good time. And
We
you
didn't
can't
want any
ruin
of this. We didn't want any of this.
Okay, so Saul. Okay, Saul, what's going on with those rules there?
So, death occurs immediately at minus 10 hit points. Saul is at minus 8, which puts him in the middle bracket, which is minus 7 to minus 9 hit points. The character or monster is mortally wounded and loses 1 hit point per round after reaching minus 7 hit points. So that means that as of
It's the 3rd edition.
this
It's the
exact
3rd
round,
edition.
I'm minus 8 hit points. I
There
mean,
you go.
minus
He's
9.
at
Minus 9, rather. I was at minus 8. So that means I'm
How
1 hit
do
point
we-
away from absolute death.
How do we stabilize you?
You heal me.
Yeah, I mean,
It says aid
and my
administered
assumption
to
is
the
light.
wounds. Sorry.
Cure light wounds won't do it, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
any healing will stop me from losing hit points is what it's about. So basically, it says aid administered stops the hit point loss. This takes at least 1 full round during which no hit point is lost. So if I started losing hit points again, it obviously doesn't count. After 24 hours have passed, the normal healing process will begin again as described for the -1 to -6. I won't go into that, but essentially, you can stop me from dying, and 24 hours from now, I will start to heal.
Is it beneficial?
I mean,
I'm just kidding.
me not being dead would be beneficial to me.
Okay, so all right.
Like he's the one actual not asshole of the party. I think we should keep the cinnamon roll alive.
Hey, Dash.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You gonna do something over there?
Yeah, I gotta rush towards my friend.
Oh, okay. And these guys now, I have a question, Yofina. Can they see the illusionary dogs that they're fighting, or just the goblins?
I would say everyone can see them. It doesn't say anything specific about it being just the enemies. So
Okay, all right, but they know you enough because they've been around you. They know this is a tactic of yours. So
I mean, at least Dash does.
and well, yeah, and
Walnut would. So
Yeah. Okay.
Is there any way for me to administer first aid if I have no experience with such a thing? I have
Well,
nothing on my
there's
character
always
sheet
a
that would tell me.
chance. Nobody here knows it. Really? I mean, the only
I'm the
person that-
healer.
the cleric is the one who knows it.
I have cure light wounds. I do, but I'm at the very end. So
Well, you're fine then if you got cure light wounds. But here's the thing: I will say this much: if you want to go up and basically you want to staunch the wounds of your comrade, I'll allow just basically a wisdom check for you to do it. Now, if you guys want to go ahead and take a look at, I entered into. There is a difficulty ranks. Did you see that? If you go to the newspaper on the sheet there, I have difficulty ranks: prime and non-prime.
nope.
Okay,
Oh, I see now. Yeah.
Yeah.
in roll 20. Okay, so this is something where it'd be considered non-prime. because what was your background that you rolled up for Dash?
I used to make wagons.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's not going to help you at all.
No.
So
You can fix the part though. Oh wait, it's not broken.
yeah, it's not broken, but he can make it look broken to fool the goblins.
If we were still doing that.
Okay, so here it is. I'm going to consider this a non-prime attempt. Okay, I'm going to say it's a wisdom attempt to do this.
Okay.
No, which do you guys think? Intelligence or wisdom? I think intelligence, maybe. Yeah,
I
intelligence.
think intelligence, since he's not like he's trying to figure out how to stop this, which I think would come from him drawing on intelligence.
So it's you need to make an intelligence check. We're definitely going to say that this is a difficult thing to do. So
intelligence is one of my primes.
Okay, it's one of your primes. Okay, that's better. Okay, so
I get a +1.
Okay, difficult. Target number is going to be 16, not 12.
Do I get
You add your level and your
at my level 2? Yeah. So okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a +6 to this total.
And you got to get 16's what you need to roll.
Oh my god!
That is not what you needed to happen.
That's the opposite of what we needed to happen. That's a critical failure.
It's a critical failure.
Have we mentioned?
I think you just killed me.
Very possible.
Have we mentioned to the audience that they can cheer for a reroll?
I don't think they could cheer that much. Not in the 1 minute left in this episode.
somebody already cheered 100 bits. For every 500 bits cheered, everybody gets a reroll. So if somebody wanted to cheer 400 bits, you could get a reroll.
Death by bad medicine.
So there you go. Now here you go.
You learned the wrong lesson from Kentucky Ballistics. You stuck a thumb in it.
Yeah.
Could I do something so wrong?
Whoa, wait.
How could I be so wrong?
Here we go. Now, so you fumbled that.
I did.
So
killed him.
with a fumble, we need to roll the percentage.
Yeah.
So if you don't roll 35 or lower, we're okay. If you roll 35 or lower, he's dead. You actually kill him.
Oh my god.
This is gonna sting. This is gonna sting real bad.
Next session is Dash getting therapy. I killed my friend.
The only guy who gave a shit about me.
No.
Night,
everybody.
Fuck.
Oh, and with that roll of a 12,
no,
you kill Saul.
I'm trying to save him,
but you didn't.
I'm trying to save him. Where does this go?
You're doing CPR. He's got a ruptured artery.
And you too could play in this system if you back our Kickstarter and kill your best friend.
Well, I hate to do this. I really do. I hate ending in the middle of a combat, but we have to. We have to end. And it started off so good. You crotch kicked a guy to death. You caved in a dude's head. I mean, and you're doing pretty good. There was a chance that Saul wasn't going to die.
If only we had waited for the saving grace of Cure Light Wounds.
I mean, really.
But right?
I think it was really he was killed by Dash's ego.
When does first aid kill anybody?
When you know how to do it,
100% of the time.
It doesn't. Hey, but before we go, hold on. We got to do a couple of things real quick. Hey, Dylan, do us a favor and run that clip of Ravensrook. After we're done running this clip, we're going to give away the $20 gift certificate to Drive Through RPG, and then we'll go ahead and raid into Darling Creep show after that. So hold on. Watch this. We'll give something away, and then we'll be right back and raid it. So hold on.
Hail and well met, fellow adventurers. It is I, the infamous well-traveled rogue Dash Bandersnatch. And if you're interested in this tome, then the lure of Ravensrook most certainly has its hook in you already. It is good then that I have curated and distilled only the most important information into this volume. Ravensrook thrives by both sun and moon, though one provides more safety than the other. Learn the sectors of the city and the power of the guilds. Know the political landscape and steel yourself against the inevitable double cross. Seek your fortune in these troubled times and let the chaos of it all provide great opportunity for those with ambition and guts. Lest those guts be spilt by an unkindness of ravens. More later. Mustache.
You're back.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our little what do you call that? It's commercial? I guess it's commercial.
Yeah, I guess. It's definitely a promotion.
Our promotional video for Ravensrook, the Kickstarter. You too can play in this Rook Roost inspired city supplement, and it's alive on Kickstarter right now. If you go down below here on Twitch, there's a little button that says Ravensrook. You press that, it'll take you right there. I'll probably link in the somebody link in the put the link in chat too for me.
It's worth noting that we are also past a third of the way after less than a week of running this Kickstarter. People have been really supportive and jumping on and getting excited about this. So I think
promotional trailer. Yes, thank you, Phantom. I appreciate that.
I can't get excited about it. I just killed a friend.
Let's give away our $20 gift certificate to Drive Through RPG, shall we? And here we go. We're going to pick the winner. First, we'll close the entries. And the winner is Wandering Endlessly. Are you still on Wandering Endlessly?
I saw Wandering Endlessly not too long ago.
There's a way to check.
No one didn't wander too far.
Well, right.
They're still on.
Yeah, still here. They're there.
Hey, they're still there.
Hey,
okay, cool.
Nice.
Cool. Okay.
I'm bummed.
I have to say that Tannis just walked into the doorway just doing this.
Hey, Wandering, what I need you to do is
that broke my heart.
I need you to message me here, not in chat, but do it through the messenger, your email address connected to your Drive-Thru RPG account. If you don't have one, it's real easy to set up, but I need the email. So basically what'll happen is when you go to checkout on Drive-Thru or DM's Guild, either or, the $20 gift certificate is a payment option for you when you check out. So go ahead and message me that email and I'll get you set up with your gift certificate. So there it is. So anybody want to say anything before we go and raid over into Darling Creepshow there? Anybody?
Does anyone have some last rites for Saul?
I think that
he is the guy that would say the last rites.
Yeah. That's a next episode kind of thing. I mean,
yes,
I'm sure
to Wicked Studios.
Some sort of interesting stranger may wander up next week.
What are you doing over there, eh?
Either that or I'm just producing the show now. I didn't sign up for this shit.
You know what? You're in a perfect opportunity
to become a goblin.
Oh my fucking god.
That's a good idea.
Actually, you know what? Oh, folks, tune in next week because I've got a character for you.
Don't forget too, they're people in a cage.
Who gives a shit about them at this point?
They look worse than I do.
This is gonna be Dash walking around for the next day like.
And I just want to tell Wandering. So Wandering, basically what you would do is if you were to on Twitch, if you go look up towards the top, there's a little like word balloon right up towards the top right. If you hover over that, it says whispers, and if you click that, you want to send it to Wicked Studios LLC, and that would be us. And just send me your email address, and I'll get you hooked up. So All right. Well, with that having been said, let's go ahead and let's go raid over into Darling Creepshow, shall we? So everybody hold on tight. I want to say thank you again for everybody for tuning in and showing up tonight to take part of first Taxes Are Us, which I think was the first half of the show. And then the second half of the show was how not to do first aid. And anybody who's taken the time and contributed to our Kickstarter, we want to give you a great big thank you very much, and we appreciate it. Okay, let's go ahead and get.
I broke tonight and killed one of my party members myself.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's see.
This is a bad night when in role playing.
Creep Show. We're
Great
starting
night
the
in
raid.
roleplay.
That wasn't first aid. That was last aid.
That was
Now
last
that's a chat worth highlighting right there.
All right, we're gonna raid. Thank you, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Oh man, we need to get like a dash.